Ptolemy Meikle was beginning to get worried. Clarb had fallen into a prolonged silence that Ptolemy found unnerving. Perhaps he was getting bored. Perhaps the Mengen part of the story had gone on too long. Perhaps Clarb was a staunch capitalist. Or perhaps his hunger was beginning to overpower his limited attention span. To make matters worse, the boat Ptolemy had carved out of a carrot had started to take on water. Or rather broth. If he didn't get things under control, his whole plan was going to dissolve around him. He decided to say something. Something. Clarb, I can't help but notice you've gone a little quiet. Clarb responded by saying nothing. I hope I'm not boring you. Clarb shrugged non-committally, although in reality it was no different than his more committal shrugs. Is the story lacking something, Clarb? Does it need something to recapture your attention? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
Dinosaurs.
Excuse me?
After all this time, I thought the story would have some dinosaurs.
Why would you think that?
All the best stories have dinosaurs.
Ptolemy Meikle vehemently disagreed. I couldn't agree more. As luck would have it, Ptolemy Meikle was fairly certain the heroes of the story actually encountered some dinosaurs in an upcoming chapter. He knew for a fact they visited an island with dinosaurs, so undoubtedly they would have encountered some dinosaurs while there. Who would leave a dinosaur island without stopping to see at least one dinosaur? Of course, there was the business with the baby kraken poachers, and the chapter where everyone swapped bodies, and the thing with the war crime tribunal, but Ptolemy could just skip over all that and jump straight to the dinosaurs. It was what Clarb wanted, and Ptolemy would do just about anything to keep Clarb entertained. Well, lucky for you, I'm pretty sure this next chapter has some dinosaurs.
Really?
Of course. If you recall, our heroes were only a short distance from Ilatenikar, the home of Zav's dinosaurs. And there's no chance they would leave without seeing at least one dinosaur, right?
It would be inconceivable to conceive otherwise.
I couldn't agree more. Ptolemy took off a boot and started to bail out his carrot boat. If it was dinosaurs Clarb wanted, it was dinosaurs he would get. Now, let's see. Where were we? After spending numerous days on the island of Mengen, the long-sought rebellion against the Korak Mining Company began. Our heroes reunited outside Cheria Mine, guided through the sprawling network of tunnels by Boof the Brigand Hawk. He brought them to an abandoned portion of the mine where he revealed a crack leading to the heart of Edekin. Our heroes used some of their stolen blast powder to expand the passage and gained access to a large hidden chamber with an immense stone tree that was producing the endless stream of riches that had first drawn the dwarves to Mengen. However, as they entered the chamber, they discovered they weren't alone, as a strange three-legged, three-armored creature with rocky skin had taken up residence in the heart chamber. Meanwhile, the remains of Fat Sal, the worm-riddled dwarven security officer, appeared out of the gloom behind them. A prolonged battle ensued as rebel after rebel was slain by these two foes. Clay fought the Zorn, and Faunalyn fought Fat Sal, while Glimki was instructed by Edekin to destroy the heart hidden within the stone tree, an instruction that alarmed him and caused him to hesitate. However, he took a leap of faith and began to hack at the tree, eventually finding the strength to break the stone, revealing a dazzling crystal heart at its center that overwhelmed Glimki with its brilliance, blinding him. With time running out, Glimki, along with the help of Boof, struck once more at the heart and shattered it, restoring Edekin's power and triggering the collapse of the mine. Burakan pulled Faunalyn through the stone itself to safety, and Glimki insisted Edekin save Clay, leaving him behind in the crumbling mine. Just as it seemed he would be buried, an avatar of Mulari appeared and carried Glimki out of the mines, reuniting our three heroes. Upon returning to Onkil, they saw a flock of glowing butterflies congregating above the city, the symbol of the Edek Gang, brought to life by Edekin's return, and they learned that the dwarves had surrendered, and the island once more belonged to the people of Mengen. Though their work was done, there was still much to do, and our heroes stayed for a week helping to restore the city. Statues were built, monuments were erected, and an interim government was established. Amongst these efforts, Faunalyn sought to free Fishhead Franny's indentured servants by offering her Buntar Strigamol, but Franny had left Mengen along with her captives. Glimki eventually regained his eyesight, but not before learning that his new friend Callum had secretly been killed in the Battle of Onkiel and replaced by the same shapeshifter that had replaced the island's governor so many years ago. Eventually it was time to depart, and with all signs pointing towards Bogatyr, our heroes began to look for passage. But passage found them, which is to say they were gifted a steamboat, equipped with 2 large paddle wheels that Glimki named the Swift. Every ship needs a crew, and the Brigannocs of Hothtown offered their services and came aboard. And as a new day began on Zav, the Swift began to carry our heroes away from Mengen, onto new adventures.
You already said all that.
Yes, but I don't feel like you were paying attention of late, so I wanted to recap it for you before we get to the dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Come gather round, travelers, and sit on the stoop. We'll tell you a story about Bod Soup. 3 lovable scamps in our traveling troupe. We'll tell you a story about Bod Soup. It's super time.
What a great day for singing our new song. Good time, great taste, That's why this is our place.
Our place.
The good time, great taste of McDonald's.
Oh, Happy New Year! You might not know it, but we record our episodes a little bit in advance, sometimes. Right now, it's the first week of January, and I got resolutions on my mind. Now, you might be thinking, bitch, it's March 15th. Why am I listening to your resolution now? Well, that ain't my problem. But guess what? I've resolved to eat a lot more fast food in 2026. That's right. I'm going to be eating McDonald's every flippin' day. I'm going to be flipping burgers into my mouth. But I'm a little tired of the meals they got. So that's why I need my 3 best chums in the world to tell me what's a Bard Soup value meal or whatever the bullshit prompt was.
God damn it, we were so close. You were just coming in smooth. There was a crosswind. You were bouncing it out, about to touch down on a perfect landing, and just fucking veered into a cliff. What the fuck? I was like, damn, he's crushing this.
I started to say revolution instead of resolution, and that's the moment that I'm like, I'm not putting down the
That was like
gear.
a little bit of turbulence. It was like, okay. I was like, he could take it again, but no, he's riding through it. Anyway, Glimki's value meal will be a spicy veggie patty thing or something.
Wow,
that's nice.
And what's it called?
Fuck.
Yeah.
God, this is hard.
The McTreefellow.
God damn it, that's good. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, actually, Prima, what's your value meal?
Oh, Clay's value meal would be like 20-piece nuggets.
Okay, so just like a thing that exists already.
But is it chicken? No, it's
it's Clay.
It's some questionable. Is it real meat? I don't know.
Okay.
You tell us. Is your value meal?
So it's a current thing, but maybe worse. But maybe not. Maybe the same, but maybe worse.
It's a meat from things that Clay helped kidnap.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's it called?
The Mick Nuggets.
Nice. Hell yeah, Dave. All right. Oh, we're back, baby.
This is my favorite intro.
And last but certainly not least, Shannon, what's Faunalyn's value meal? And also, I guess, who do you play or whatever bullshit?
Yeah, no one else did this, but hi, I'm Shannon and I play Faunalyn Vaydark. I think that my value meal, because Faunalyn was loosely visually inspired by Marie Antoinette, would be like a cake. A little cake.
Let them eat
to
cake.
let them eat cake. Yes.
Wow.
And it would be called the McNuggets.
God damn it.
It's a real buffalo situation where you go in, you order McNuggets, and McNuggets, and they give you 3 different things. And
No, okay, I changed my mind. It's going to be called the
and then cue
McRumpets.
cut away straight into the episode.
well, I'm Zach, I'm your grease-filled dungeon master, and I'm choking your arteries. And guess what? I got supersized this year. That's right. Bard soup to the moon, baby. Let's go. We're going to live forever. We join our party on the deck of the Swift. Mengin has disappeared into the distance. You might be asking, hey, Zach, this is a flat world. How come things disappear over the horizon or whatever? Don't worry about it. If you don't think about it too much, you don't need to worry about it, okay? I think we answered that during the Kobaris arc. Or maybe we didn't. I don't remember.
I like the implication that if you stood on a flat surface and something got really far away from you, you would still be able to see it forever because the Earth, I like that implication that the only limitation on eyesight is curvature.
I think it is, right? Because I look up and I see the stars and I was like, damn, those are way further away than an island.
Yeah, but they're light. They're light emitting.
Regardless of that, Mengin disappears into the distance. The wheels, the paddle wheels of the Swift are turning. There's this large copper pipe near the center of the vessel, which is emitting steam, little puffs of steam up into the morning air. And you, for the first time, have a chance to look around the ship. As I have mentioned, it is a dwarven steamship with this rich wood that makes up the body of it. It's got gray metallic flooring that kind of pangs or pings with each step, little tiny clangs. There are these 2 large paddle wheels that are slowly turning and these various metal pipes that are sticking up from various spots. There is a central cabin filled with charts as well as the steering wheel, along with a couple levers that you can use to cut power to and from the different paddle wheels. There is a cannon on top of this cabin with a ladder leading up towards it, so you can shoot forward. There's also a quarterdeck, which is just a raised area that's connected by a pair of staircases at the aft of the ship, the rear of the ship, that also has a cannon. There's several hatches that lead below decks, and you see the Briganox, the 1,000 Briganox that make up your crew, are coming and going in a steady stream up and down, loading up supplies. Some of them are doing the thing where from Spirited Away, where they're just carrying one piece of coal down into the hatch towards the boiler, and that's kind of the immediate stuff you see. But as you look around more, you see that there is a intricate glass dragon head at the helm of the ship. It makes up the figurehead of the ship. It's like this glass dragon that's roaring into the morning sun. The Pharos is beating down and refracting through it, creating this dazzling prismatic display. You also see at the aft of the ship, there are 3 doors, each of which leads into a separate sleeping chamber, one for each of you. So, going in no particular order, Glimki, as you go to drop off your belongings into this personal cabin, you look around and you see that the room has been custom decorated for you.
Wow.
Could you please tell me what it looks like?
I think what would be cool is if he had a lot of hanging potted plants that are native to Mengin. I think that could be really nice. So they're hanging and swaying from the ship's rafters, maybe lightly bumping into each other in their little terracotta pots. And his bed would definitely not be a cot. It would be a hanging hammock as well, more similar to what you'd see below deck on a ship, just so he can feel the ocean when the ship sways. And I don't know, maybe some intricate carvings of vines around the portal of the door could be kind of neat. And it would be awesome if there was a porthole that I could see out of, but beggars can't be choosers.
Well, I'll ask, who has the middle room?
Is there an advantage to the middle room?
No. It just doesn't have a porthole.
I think the implication is it has no windows.
Well, I went first. I'm picking the Well, I'm picking port, which is the left side of the ship.
There we go.
Pick the right side.
Faunalyn, you are left with the middle room. It's a weird
I
coincidence.
would like to find the captain's quarters.
It turns out that is. It's a little bit bigger.
No!
I would just add, Glimki, there is a door at the back of your room as well. There's one at the front that you entered into, and there's one at the back.
Okay.
And as you open it up, you see that there is a large balcony that extends across the entire back half of the ship, like the width of the ship, which is about 30 feet. And there's a little bit of seating and this railing, and you can see the sign that was painted that says the name of the ship is hanging from the bottom of it. And there's just like a bit of a wake behind the ship as you see Mengen disappearing rapidly into the distance. And we will cut to Faunalyn. You step through the middle door. You see, nice. There's like 5 extra square feet of room in here. Could you please tell me what your room looks like?
Faunalyn hangs up some of her cute dresses. I think she assembles some curtains out of extra sail material with like frills and hangs them up on the wall to imply that there's a window behind there that she just doesn't feel like using. She steals pillows from Clay and Glimki's room so that she can have like this comfy, squishy bed nest. Yeah, I don't think Clay's ever given Faunalyn any art. That's interesting. So she doesn't have a single thing to put up on her walls.
You could put up the portrait of Jar and like a pinup.
Okay, Faunalyn puts up a portrait of Jar.
I have a dozen copies of that portrait.
Oh, God.
She hangs it next to her vanity. Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't spend that much time in there. I feel like she usually she ends up in like Clay's room or Glimki's room, like taking over a bunch of their space and being like, you will not believe what Boof has just told me about the drama between him and Josephine. I don't know. I couldn't think of another name for a little creature. Zach's the one who names them.
I've named some of them, but I haven't named 1,000. So there's now one named Josephine.
Oh, that's cute.
Amazing. And I'm going to say in this instance, you step out through the back door onto the balcony as well and see that it is this shared balcony. And Glimki is out there. And before you can say a word, we're going to cut away to Clay. Clay, you step into your room. It is on the starboard side. There is a porthole that you can see out of. Could you please tell me how your room is arranged?
I think she has made her room basically into an art studio. So like the center of the room is like a big desk table with like sketches and stuff laid across it. One corner probably has like an easel propped up. Probably stocked up on all of the art supplies she could want in Mengen. It's probably like a place if Faunalyn were to visit her room for her to like sit for portraits and stuff, which I think would be fun.
Yes, right now.
Yeah, you can't really tell where Clay sleeps. I think she just like lies down on the floor somewhere, probably like her bedroll, and just sleeps there. Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. And yeah, I'd say you step out through your own balcony door and see Faunalyn and Glimki are standing there staring out at the water. And yeah, the three of you, for what feels like the first time in weeks, have a second just to exist without any major threats or plots or dangers looming.
Well, I feel like I haven't seen the two of you in ages. What have you been up to? Overthrow any regimes?
Wow, that was like such a whirlwind. But we did it. We overthrew the regime.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Like, what do we do now? Like, we're going to do exactly what we were going to do before, except now we're burdened with the knowledge that we're, capable of rising to any situation and willing to sacrifice ourselves for the greater good. It's horrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that we got ourselves into that whole mess. I think we should come to some sort of agreement that maybe the next time there's an oppressive government, we just like take a pass on it. We can do the one after that, but maybe we just take a break on one.
Burnt out of being a hero already. It was just the one time.
It was a lot.
I think we did a lot of good. A lot of lives were lost. Maybe there could have been a better way than involving ourselves so directly.
No, I think what we did was right. Like, Anna's right. We rose to the occasion, and that's, I mean, pretty spectacular. We should be really proud of ourselves. Bunch of nobodies looking for some missing princess, taking down a crazy conspiracy. It's pretty great, but yeah, I don't know. It was tough.
I don't know about you guys, but I kind of don't know what to do with myself now. Like, we did that, and we did it just because it was the right thing to do. Like, who does that, you know? Do we keep doing that? Like, every time we see someone in need?
I mean, how do you feel now?
I feel like I didn't know I would be so willing to die for people that I don't even know.
Man.
Yeah, I know. So I feel kind
Me
of
too.
like unhinged. Exactly. Like, I found myself in the middle of all that. At some point, I'm in the tower about to drown, and I'm thinking, like, I would die before I quit this. But, like, I could probably name, like, 5 of the people I'm dying for, and even then, I'd probably get their name wrong by accident or on purpose as a power play. I didn't even know. Like, I guess I'm a good person, like a great person. Like, I guess I'm like I always thought I was a morally gray heroine, but I suppose I'm like a shining beacon of virtue. And it makes me feel
Wait, what?
like a liability to myself. I mean, I have aims. I have things that I've got to accomplish. And how am I going to accomplish them if my bleeding heart is giving me anemia and making me lightheaded and making me stop what I'm doing, which is, by the way, on a time constraint. Somebody else could have found the princess by now. We have things to do because I'm too busy being heroic and having statues erected in my honor.
Wow. That's all I have to say. Wow. That's what you got out of this?
Me. You're the one who just said we should pass by the next insurrection.
I was just saying take a break.
Here.
Take a little break.
We can't take a break. We've got to find a princess. I mean, I've got another government to overthrow, and I've just had very tangible proof that it's something that I'm capable of doing in, by the way, 2 weeks' time.
Okay, well, we're back on the track now of this missing princess.
Yeah, I think that situation was really hard to leave the way it was. And I think we did good, and I'm proud of us and what we accomplished there. But we also didn't gain nothing for our original objective. We have a new lead, we have a new ship, and we have 1,000 brigandogs.
They'll snap to attention.
The Legion turns its eyes on us. I mean, what about you guys, though? I mean, I always knew my name would be in history books, but Glimki, this is a hell of a story to tell your siblings.
Oh, is it ever? I don't think they're gonna believe it if I ever make it back home. I think they're gonna be pretty surprised about old Glimki.
Well, we'll back up your story. We were there and we saw everything you did.
True. I'm gonna need you guys to come too.
Yeah, I would love to meet your family.
If they know you, they won't be too surprised.
Oh, no, I think they will be. You can trust me on that one.
I suppose your hair looks different, too.
A little.
Are you cool with your gods now? Are you polytheist?
They're spirits. I can have multiple, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're poly, that's cool.
Yeah. Whatever you say. You're with the hip lingo. I don't know what that means.
You're engaging in ethical what's the word?
Non-monogamy.
For God worshipping.
Non-theism? Theism?
Yeah. There it is.
I don't know what happened down there in the mine. I thought I was dead. But Malare came through again. I just can't seem to shake this guy.
I'm glad that he came through for you.
Yeah, no kidding. Do you want to shake him?
There was a period of time where I thought maybe him and I weren't the best of friends, if you would. But you know what? I think he likes me. And I think I like him too.
I saw Malare when he saved you from the cave. And yeah, I think he likes you. If my opinion means anything. I'm still angry that you tried to leave yourself behind and made Edigan take me out of the cave.
And I would
What was
do it
that?
again.
Please don't do that again.
I don't see why you both couldn't leave the cave. I really don't see why you couldn't both just leave the cave. Like Glimki, I admire and respect the sacrifice. If you die for me, I'll be very grateful. But I don't understand why you both just couldn't leave. It sounds a bit dramatic.
I didn't feel like it was up to me. It was more of an Edigan thing.
Edigan's dramatic.
Yeah, a little.
That's
But he was-
theatrical as hell.
He was trapped in stone for, who knows how long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what was going on that island? What was in the tree? The heart. And it needed a new heart?
Dude, I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
That was Edigan's heart, I guess.
Yeah, the heart of the
And
island.
it was being exploited. Oh, and it was being
Yeah.
exploited. So it had to be destroyed so that Edigan could...
Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow,
Okay, so valid. You know, it's so valid. It's honestly none of my business. Don't look back.
And now I have this cool flower in my hair.
It looks really nice. You know, before it looked messy, but now it's starting to look intentional.
Oh, that's good. That's
I
good.
think it suits you.
It kind of tickles my scalp. I don't know what it does yet.
What it does is it dictates that you can't really wear red or purple anymore because you'll clash.
Damn, good thing green is my color.
Green and pink are gorgeous together. Congratulations. Be cautious with yellows.
What are we doing now?
Wait. The emotional rundown is not yet complete.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
My bad.
How are you? Yes, look at me. Look at me. Everybody admire me. I am not only a beacon of heroism, but also a beacon of friendship. Clay, my friend. You good, bro?
Yeah. That was a whole lot, that island, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like speechless, I guess. The butcher followed us and we dealt with that.
Oh, yeah, you dealt with that.
You certainly did.
And I've never felt so close to Macrog in both like the creative side and the seeking justice side. And I don't know where we stand in trying to like bring justice to people who have done wrong. And I think I'm glad we did that on that island, but I kind of hope we can go back to just trying to find the princess. Yeah, I don't know. I hope things are calmer from now on. Lady Faunalyn, it's your turn. How do you feel?
I feel like I covered it with the whole, like, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm a liability. Apparently, I'll die for any important cause, and that makes me feel unhinged in a way. But also, I've opened a door to morality that I thought I had shut. Basically, I still want everything I've always wanted, and I feel more capable of getting it. But I also kind of think that I might get in my own way. And I fear that the only thing that can stop me from getting what I want is this newfound vulnerability, which is compassion.
Well, for a moment, I was worried that you were being drawn in by Franny, and I was really worried, I don't know, that you would make a deal with her that you couldn't get out of.
I walked Franny like a dog. And I'd do it again. I would run that bitch around the block.
She scared me a little. you scared
She
me a
didn't scare
little.
me. Good, I'm scary. She's not. She was a fish turned into a person. Would you be scared of a chihuahua with long legs? Would you be scared of a gerbil that does taxes?
Chihuahua with long legs would be terrifying.
Actually, that is terrifying.
Okay, all right. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I would be too.
And now you have beer Buracon.
Yes. Faunalyn like knocks on her wig twice.
It's like, yes, I have a good feeling about her. I'm very seldom wrong about people. I think the only time I've been wrong about people, I don't think I've ever been wrong about a person, actually. I was looking for an example to comedically undercut myself, but actually, no, I've never been wrong about a person, and I have immaculate judgment, which is unfailing, other than the blackmails.
Well, I think that even with all of our other situationships with gods and spirits and blackmail targets and whatever, I don't think that this relationship between the three of us has ever been more solid. I think genuinely we stepped up every step of the way, not just to help the people of this island, but each other. And I think that's really special.
I think so too. I think that's what helped us all get through that. It got very dangerous in those mines, but I think the way we worked together.
And even when we were apart, we just had faith that whatever we were doing was all gonna work out in the end somehow. So I don't know. Maybe it's a good lesson of trust.
Yes, I hold you both in very high regard. Not just because you're useful, which you sometimes are, but also because you were both very exemplary. You both you both have admirable qualities, which makes me want to be a better person, and and I am grateful to be friends with you guys.
Glimki puts his hand out in the middle of us and says, "Here's to future Rumpus and Rumpus and Rumpus activities."
To Rumpus, Rumpus, and Rumpus. Clay will put her hand in the middle also.
Rumpus, Rumpus, Rumpus! Because that's the thing, Faunalyn says as she puts her hand in the middle. That's the thing, is you guys might get sick of me. You guys might be reviled by my future actions. You may not want to overthrow a largely stable government with me. The thing is, you can never take away the fact that we did that together. You know, our statues will always stand side by side. So no matter what happens, we are a permanent and established chapter of each other's lives. We are hallmarks of perhaps one of the most significant events of our lives so far. Just saying, you will never get rid of me.
Yeah, I think you two are honestly my closest friends. And I'm happy to do this with you guys.
What about Pieter or whatever that guy's name was?
Who?
What was that guy's name?
Somewhere across the Elseween Sea back in Erdenine, Sten Dexter suddenly gets a pain in the back of his neck. Oh, jeez.
Yes. Sorry, let me take that again. What about Sten Dexter?
You mean Sten Peter Dexter?
His name was Peter or something.
I think that's the guy who served me like salty tea at the artist.
Yeah, he brought you like a sausage roll or something.
Parkley.
Oh, Parkley. Not even Peter. Who's Peter?
No, it was Sten Dexter who I was referring to.
Sten Dexter. Oh, he's my friend too. But I feel like he hasn't gone through the things we've gone through together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have seen me at my worst, I guess, at my lowest. And
So far.
Yuki, what the fuck?
What?
Is that a threat?
No, just so far.
Let's see how low we can go.
Wait, you avoided going to hell. I think it could have been worse.
Well, we don't know where our adventure will take us.
yeah.
Today, I feel very grateful to be one of your best friends. You're one of mine. Fallow's number one, but you're a very close number two.
I'll take it. I'm honored, Lady
Glimki,
Faunalyn.
you're also number two. You're tied for number two.
I was just silently brooding, so I guess that makes me 3.
Around that time.
No.
All right.
Faunalyn is staring at Glimki like, don't you have something to say?
What do you mean? I think, like, about your friendship status?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you guys are my best friends.
I knew it all along. It doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Anyway, transition away.
Around that time, you see a Briganock being lowered down from above, attached to by a rope. They are wearing a traditional sailor's uniform, and as he is lowered down to your eye level from the quarterdeck above, he says, "Greetings, captains. Pleasure to make your acquaintance properly. My name is Boy Donnie, and I have been instructed by acting Captain Boof To request your presence in the cabin, he has a matter of navigation to discuss with you.
Okay.
Briganox have a cabin? Does it have a window?
No, you see, it's the central... It's the central cabin where the steering mechanism is. Acting Captain Boof has stationed himself there so that he might steer the ship.
All right.
Glimki, you've been on ships before. Is that standard ship anatomy? I thought cabin explicitly and specifically referred to the rooms.
Maybe they have different terms on this ship. I don't know.
Have they grown a mushroom to live in?
That's a little bit racist as Boy Donnie is pulled away.
Clay, come on now.
I don't know. I thought he needed those drugs.
You think he has drugs? Oh shit.
Yeah, his house.
I know what we're doing later.
They all left their house behind. Yeah.
Okay, to Captain Boof.
So, I have one important question in. It's, do the three of you go out through the same door or through your three individual doors?
3 individuals.
Perfect.
All right, see you in a second.
When you first said there was a door at the back of Glimki's room, I thought it was going to be like a connected bathroom situation with like shared doors.
In a way it is, if you think about the balcony.
Like in a suburb house between the 2 kid rooms. That's cute.
Yeah.
The three of you step out onto the deck of the Swift. You see that there is this central cabin, of course, and everyone agrees this is called a cabin and that there's no other possible word for it. And you step in through one of the door leading in, and you see that it is this chamber. There's a big, large window at the front to see out of. It'd be crazy if it was a window to do anything else with, but it's a window to see out of. There's a steering mechanism with several levers that control the paddle wheels, and there is a vast table with various charts. There's a big old map of the anchor's chain pinned up to the wall, and you see about 10 Briganox per lever are standing at attention, and Boof, who has somehow acquired a captain's hat, turns to look at the three of you as you enter and says, "Oh good, right on time."
Okay, Boof.
Hello, Captain. You've requested our presence?
You're the captains. I'm just the acting captain or something. I don't know. We can figure out the hierarchy of this.
Mate?
I don't know. I mean, I'm the one steering the ship, so I don't know. I figured maybe something
like
a little bit better
mate.
than first mate could be in order.
It said first
from a
mate,
red
the
thing.
next thing down?
Well, I don't know, but like, it could be. It's if you're not first, you're last. I've always said
First mate.
more like last mate. Am I right?
No.
What do you think of Skipper?
Oh, I could get behind Skipper Boof.
Skipper
What is
Boof?
a skipper?
Skip her Boof.
Nobody knows.
Skipper Boof. Well, come with me. Step into my office. And he is going to walk across the room and cough loudly. And you see the 20 Briganox manning the levers come running over and form a bit of a staircase. And he climbs up them and stands on the table and gestures up at the map. Now, you see, we're roughly here. And he points to an island that is labeled Mengen. It's just, a little bit above that. And here's our destination. And he points at another island. It's sort of crescent-shaped, and it says Bogatir. Now, there's 2 paths we can take. I was talking to some sailors at the docks before we took off and got some ideas. And I don't have a preference. It's entirely up to you. Kind of depends on your timeline, what you're trying to get out of this trip. But you see here, and he gestures up at the map again. There's an eastern sea lane. It's a pretty common shipping route. It kind of cuts around the eastern end of the anchor's chain. You take a bit of a longer route to get there, but it's generally pretty steady waters, less prone to storms or various nasties. And then over here, we've got the Minta Current. And he gestures at a line that leads between a couple of the islands, between the Serpent's Fang and Isla Tenokar. It's a more direct route, and there's a bit of and by a bit I mean a pretty strong current that could probably shave a full day off of our trip if you're looking to get to Bogatir real quick, if you just cannot wait to vacay. And that's my presentation. I mean, there's like other routes, but it'd be like, why are you going the exact opposite direction? That's going to add months to your trip. Why are we going to Nervaldir first? Why are we crossing the entire world to get to this place that's only a few days away? So I would say it's probably one of those 2 routes, unless you've got pressing business on another island first.
I mean, Do you guys think it's worth shaving a day off and taking this other route?
Well, Boof, how confident are you and the other crew in navigating a strong current like that?
Well, we've had about 2 hours of practice, and so we're feeling pretty good.
You're doing amazing. You're doing awesome.
Thank you. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. He pulls out a joint. You want some?
Hey, quick sidebar, gang. Quick sidebar.
Faunalyn grabs the joint. Yep.
Okay, first order of business. Skipper is captain, so we can't call him that.
Skipper is not captain. Skipper is skipper.
Skipper is the captain. The skipper is the captain.
What impertinent crew is giving their captain a cutesy little nickname?
I don't know. All the best ones, I think. Secondly, I don't think I'm gonna trust him with the currents. And we didn't really sail the last ship either. We were just on the ship. And the boats that I was on with the Dragonborn, I didn't do much of anything either.
Okay, I mean, if it's only going to take one day off, I feel like we should take the safer route and kind of take the time to really recover and think about what we're going to do once we get to Boketir.
See, that I think is right.
My only concern, is I loudly declared myself to be Lady Farida Thrillwin on back on the island there. And going the way that's like more common amongst traders, there is of course a significant amount of trade coming out of Ulethor Thyad, where I am in fact a wanted criminal. Not criminal, political criminal.
Is Faunalyn the wanted criminal, or?
I haven't done a crime. My family was ousted and I got away.
Right. So wait. So is Faunalyn the criminal, or is?
No, Thrillwin. They're looking for you as Thrillwin?
Yeah, and I loudly declared my name, and then a bunch of people left the island to go to all corners of the earth. So it's not, and then we waited like several days there. We were there for like several. So it's not impossible that on the popular trade route, I might lay low should anyone hail us, and should anyone that hails us seem to be pointy of the ear and naturally elegant of demeanor.
Well, now that you mentioned the whole high trade route thing, like, do you think there's probably pirates out there?
I guess it's just like we just ousted an entire populace of dwarves. What are some pirates gonna do? Last time we saw pirates, we sent them. I put booze in its spine and piloted it like a kaiju. It went great. So I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be able to take on pirates now.
On one hand, yes. On the other hand, last time we were on a ship, the pirates had portals and were wearing strange masks and had a weird dragon creature.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Glimki's gonna look up from our sidebar at Boof and be like, just one more second. Yes, I forgot about the portal pirates.
Yeah. Those are some pretty bad pirates.
Yeah, but they were tracking that object, which we don't have anymore. So I think we're fine, right?
Yeah.
You know what? That's so crazy. That was so long ago. We never closed that loop. That loop is still very much open.
Hey, we're back on the seas, so maybe we might run into another cube.
Yeah, we might run into Captain... What was her name?
Gotta write a book about them.
Zoralo Deathspain.
Yeah, Zoralo.
Deathspain.
Or that bard, that untalented bard.
Oh, that guy sucked.
He sucks.
Just kidding. We have a music deal with him.
We do a rare cut to Ptolemy and Clarb in the future. How did you know they said you sucked? Just a general idea, I suppose.
Oh, man.
You need to work on your self-esteem issues.
I like the idea that, like, whenever eventually Ptolemy learns our story, we explicitly tell him that he sucked and we thought he sucked.
We were not fans of you.
By the way, we talked mad shit. Very important you remember that part.
Most people do it behind your back. We're here to set things straight.
And Glimki's your agent.
It's called a lost leader.
What are we talking about?
Okay, sorry, Boof. Yes. Oh, wait, hold on. Just another second, Boof. Okay,
yeah, no problem.
So we
got a few hours till we need to turn.
Okay, right. So we could go the slower route, trade route. We need to make sure that you're all covered up in some other disguise or hidden away on the ship in case we run into some elven traders. And then fingers crossed, no I don't know, magical cube falls into our lap again, so a portal pirate comes and attacks us. Or we trust the Briganox to navigate through the heavy currents and I'm assuming shallower, rocky coasts of these islands. What do we think?
When you say the second option, it sounds absolutely insane. And Faunalyn, like, holds up the joint. Is like, our captain lives in a hallucinogenic mushroom and has been doing this for 2 hours. I like the guy as much as the next person who doesn't like the guy that much, but I don't think he can do that. Let's go the trade way, and I'll just be discreet. I'm very good at that.
What if he's like some kind of ship savant?
And what if he's not? His name is Boof. Glimki, his name is Boof. You think he showed a lot of potential?
I think that's a pretty respectable name in the Briganox community. Is it not? That's what he told me.
He's the one who told me what Boof means.
I think we have a paddle boat, and if we hit shallow, rocky waters, we might just get absolutely fucked. So,
yeah, and that's putting it politely.
Yeah.
I don't want to be dismissive, but it just feels like the choices presented to us were like, do you want to go this normal way that's like slightly longer, but it's also pretty short? Or do you want to go this terrible, crusty way with like a significant chance of shipwreck?
It's a 1 day short.
You save 12 hours of wakefulness.
But that also just feels like, classic laughing God, be like, you could go the easy way, but then the easy way is actually the hard way, bait and switch. Curse those gods.
Well, are we pairing them?
Serious trust issues.
Let's go the safe way, guys.
Let's go the safe way.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be, what's the devil in this world's name?
Oh, take your pick. There's many. Would you care for the archdevils of Sistilist or the demon lords of the abyss?
Yes,
what is the name of the
have,
Octad? The divine.
yeah.
I was playing the divine Octad's advocate.
Marvel would be the closest thing there, I suppose.
I was playing
Goddess of
Marvel's
Death.
advocate. Sorry.
Nice, that's good. That's good.
Do you want that cleaner or is that good?
Yeah, no, that's great.
Okay, Boof, we're going the safe way.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Safeway, all right. Just out of curiosity, just from like a general wondering of thought processes, if it had been say like 5 days to say Bogatir the Safeway and maybe 3 days via the shortcut, would that have made a difference? Or like 6 days, 3 days, 5 days, 2 days? Well, what's the cost benefit analysis where you take the more dangerous route, just for personal wondering?
How many days is it going to take?
If everything goes according to plan, 3.5 if we take the eastern shipping lane, the eastern sea lane.
So it's not even a problem.
I think Glimki squints through a cloud of weed smoke. And it's like, we're going to take the safe way.
Yeah, 3.5 is perfect.
All right. Well, you folks sit tight. Enjoy the amenities. There's food. Our kitchen team is busy preparing lunch and it should be ready in a bit. And just between you and me and the rest of us girls, and he looks over at the other 20 Briganox, we managed to steal a couple casks of really good dwarven whiskey from Buntar Strigamol's office. So help yourselves if you want. It's in the forward storage bay.
Guys, let's go get fucked up. Clay, you're gonna smoke this for me and blow it near my mouth. Let's go party!
Okay.
So we begin our travel. Is there anything you wish to do on this first day? Looking around the ship, drinking dwarven whiskey, chatting amongst yourselves, chatting with certain Briganox, chatting with shrunken genies in wigs. Anything you wish to accomplish on this day?
I am getting drunk and posing for a portrait. Clay can paint me if they want to, but I'm lying there.
Yeah, I'll paint you. And I'm also slightly drunk, so the painting is very abstract.
Amazing.
Glimki, get in here. Pose for the painting with me.
Okay.
I could put my foot on you like you're a deer I've just killed.
What? No.
I think that would be dynamic.
No, the Briganox can do that. I don't want to do that. That's weird.
Okay, well, what do you propose then?
No. By all means, you get your portrait painted. I'm just gonna enjoy the air, I think.
Clay's room is a hot box.
Glimki opens the door, steps outside, and just a cloud of smoke follows him. A couple Briganox ship, fire! Fire! He's like, "Oh, it's fine." As you travel, could I get a D12 roll from everybody?
12.
Oh my god, I got a 12.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound good.
Ooh, I got an 11.
Ooh.
I got a 4.
4. Nice. The day continues. I'd say as you get further away from the landmass of Mengin, the sky gets a little cloudier, not overcast, but some big white fluffy clouds fill the sky. Bits of sun filter through. It's a very warm, pleasant summer's day on the sea. Faunalyn and Clay are hanging out, getting painted and painting respectively. Glimki, is there anything specific you want to get up to during this day of travel?
I think if he is hanging out on this balcony, he's never done this before. He feels the tickle of the flower on his scalp, and he wants to focus on that, whatever that feeling is, this energy. And I would like to try summon Fae, because I can do it once per day. I want to see what happens.
Okay. You focus on this flower, and for a brief moment, you are now manually breathing. You can feel your tongue in your mouth. You can feel your pants on your legs. All of those sensory inputs that you're able to ignore so often. You are suddenly aware of the weight of the flower on the back of your head, the feel of it in your hair, the feel that the weight that it pushes down ever so slightly onto the base of your neck. And you feel it like a limb, like you can extend it, like you can reach out with it. And you close your eyes and you focus on it. And you feel it blooming and growing and spreading. And when you open your eyes, you see that there is a stream of petals coming from the flower embedded in your hair that starts to swirl around you and then pull back in front of you and swirl and start to coalesce into the familiar floral shape of Edigan. It looks at you and says, "Green Knight, you've summoned me."
I did? Wow.
You did.
So are you here and not on the island? How the hell does this work?
A part of me is here with you. A part remains on the island.
Wow.
It is perhaps a less harmful version of the diversion of my strength that I employed in the mines.
Wow. Well, I mean, thank you for being here. That's awful kind of you. I know I feel like last time we talked, I asked a lot of you, especially with whatever's going on with Walare. I don't know if you know anything about that whole situation. Maybe. I don't know. You've been isolated for some time.
I have been isolated for some time, but the issues plaguing you and the old crow are ones that begin far beyond my personal time of troubles. The Parashad is as old as this world. The Guasatmal, less so, but still an ancient pact.
And where do you stand? I mean, before, of course, I asked for this alignment.
That is a difficult question. If you had asked me 100 years ago, or 1,000, I believe you would have found me neutral. It is the order of things. It is the pact that binds worlds together. Asking me now, in light of recent events, perhaps I am a little less amenable to being bound by the authority of another.
And who is the Guasatmal?
Not a who, but a what. A pact between my kind and the entities that you would call the Divine Octad.
Oh. And the Parashad?
The gathering of my kind to pass judgment.
So the spirits have a group to judge the actions of other spirits, but it's all because of a pact that they have with the Divine Octad?
Enforcement of the Gua Satmal is not the only purpose for the Parashad. It is for any matters of importance that would bring us all together. But in this particular instance, it is Mulare's testing of the bonds that hold us, his potential aggravation of the gods, and ultimately his investment in you that will bring the Parashad together this time.
So here I was thinking that I just ticked off all the spirits, but in fact I may have pissed off the gods?
And the spirits as well.
Right.
Don't forget about us.
Oh my goodness. Well,
it is not your fault, but you may be destroyed all the same.
Mm-hmm. And I suppose you too.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, I believe I'm innocent of any true breach of the arrangement.
So far.
Realistically, well, so far. As it stands, should you summon me forth a day from now, or perhaps two, then I would presumably be in breach of that ancient magic, but thus far.
Glimki's like shaking his head with the flower in it.
This floral shape, which, sometimes has facial features, often does not, stares at you, and then after a second...
Glimki Treefellow, you are an odd one.
And we're an odd group. We got 3 of us now.
Indeed, I suppose we do.
Well, I won't keep you from the island. I know you're just getting back to business, so I'll come calling next time when I really need you. But yeah, this flower was just scratching my head. I needed to figure out what was going on, and glad to know that you're here.
Call me whenever you would like. I consider you a dear friend.
Oh, likewise. Number 3, though. 1 and 2 are taken. Well, maybe 4. I forgot about Malari. Jury's still out.
You speak boldly. Be careful, Glimki Treefellow. Might I ask where you are headed?
No, because I forget.
Bogatir!
We're going to Bogatir to look for Prince Elling Malfirth, who has been a thorn in our side for weeks. We're searching for a missing princess. This whole freeing Mengen from the chains of oppression was kind of a side quest for us.
I appreciate being a side quest in your quest log, Glimki Treefellow. When you arrive in the lands you call Bogatir, keep watch for my kin, Nainique.
What?
She is perhaps less warm than myself and Mulari, but would no doubt be interested in meeting you all the same.
Okay, sorry, Adigan gave Glimki a warning to watch out for who?
Nainique.
It wasn't like a warning, though, right? It was like I have a friend there. She's kind of crazy, but you can say hi if you want to, right? That's how I interpreted it.
Is that the vibe that I got?
Yeah, it was less of a warning and be like, just so you know, you're going to the home of.
And sorry, and this is like a sister spirit or a friend spirit?
Indeed. The Mother Crystal.
Oh, she sounds fabulous.
Okay, well, if I run into her, I'll say that you said hi. Or maybe I should leave your name out of it.
I imagine she will be aware of our recent interactions. But we have not spoken in some time, so it would be good to hear from her. Please extend my well wishes.
Okay, I will do that. All right, I'll best wishes with the island. If I'm ever in the area, I'm sure I'll stop in. Would love to see, that island flourish again with art.
It is coming along quite well. I believe Sapfiend has awoken another one of the trees.
Aw.
Aw. Boyfriends.
Slowly but
Sappy
surely.
has a boyfriend? Oh.
What's his name?
His name is Sap.
That's crazy.
They're perfect for each other.
Yeah.
Until next time, Glimki Treefellow. And the petals begin to disperse, leaving a trail behind the ship as you continue sailing forward.
Can I just say really quick, it's really funny that 2 minutes ago, Jordan, you were like, yeah, I think Malari likes me. I guess. I didn't think he liked me, but I guess he does. And we've just found out that he defied all of spirits and the gods so that you could hang out.
This guy's
I
crazy.
guess he
I
likes
think.
you.
Yeah. This guy's,
Yeah, he risked it all for you.
I think this guy's kind of dumb.
What does he want from you? Now I'm suspicious.
Yeah.
He's what's that Japanese term? Tsundere.
Tsundere!
We cut from the balcony over to the hotbox cabin. Clay, the portrait is coming along quite well, though it's perhaps a little more impressionistic than your other work as the lines. It's very hard to maintain tidy lines at this time. Faunalyn, you're sitting there, we'll say you're holding like a chalice or a goblet and getting painted, and you go to take a sip and realize it's empty, and you reach over to the nearest bottle and it is empty too.
Why is the rum always gone? Sick
Nice.
reference, dude. Yeah, nice.
Skipper Boof. Skipper Boof.
No response. He's in a completely different part of the ship.
Does this ship have like a comms system?
It does not have a comm system.
You love asking about future tech.
You love when a ship has a comm
Well,
system.
that's crazy because the previous ship we were on didn't have one.
That was-
either.
that one had a speaker system.
Did
Who's
it?
appointed
No, it
these
didn't.
It did.
Oh, that's really funny. Faunalyn just saw Glimki talking to Ed again, so Faunalyn probably is just like, well, that's enough for me, and reclines and continues yapping and posing for the portrait.
Yeah.
And she keeps trying to like sneak peeks.
Clay offers you her glass and it's like full of paint water.
I feel like Faunalyn gets like a few sips in before she notices, and she's like, ew.
Yeah, Clay's obviously already been drinking from it.
Okay. All right. Enough. Rest your brushes or whatever. I'm fetching us more
Dwarven whiskey. And Faunalyn will like toddle off into the ship.
Okay, you toddle off across the deck. You see that there's about 50 Briganox holding a single fishing line, like fishing pole, as it bends in the middle. And they're like, hurry, it's going to pull us all overboard, hurry!
As Faunalyn walks by, she uses like one finger and just goes up. And she like helps to reel it in.
Single sardine flops up onto the deck of the ship.
They're so
cute.
Oh, I love them.
And you get to the front of the ship. There is a hatch that you open up and a ladder leading down. And on somewhat shaky legs, you wobble your way down below decks and find yourself in a sizable cargo hold. There is shelves and stacks of rations and ingredients. There's a lot of fresh food that was gifted to you from the people of Mengen as part of your departure. A lot of stuff that is seaworthy and preserved, salted meats and basic ingredients that could be used to make some bread or what have you. Nothing too, no dairy, for example, or at least no milk, nothing that'll spoil too quickly. But you look around, it is dark, and through your dark vision enhanced eyes, you look around in this keep, and eventually you see a small stack of casks that bear the symbol of the Korak Mining Company.
Why are you having me look down here? I would like to ask that I get to roll an investigation, since you've just said that I'm looking around and pawing through things.
I mostly just said I was just mostly just painting the scene of where you were, but okay.
I'm
Go
suspicious
make
now.
an investigation roll.
That is a 10.
You wander over to the casks of whiskey and you go to pick one up. And as you do so, you hear a slight thump from behind the casks.
I would like to inspect.
You notice now in this moment, we'll say that there is like a stack of cloth, like fresh material one might use to perhaps make a sail. But this is not a sailing ship. There are no sails. And that strikes you as perhaps a tad suspicious. And you push it aside. And you see a dwarf hunched up in this little hidden spot.
A stowaway.
He's got sort of salt and pepper black hair with a medium length beard. He's got a pair of like large wire rim glasses. He's got dark eyes and he looks up at you. Ah, shit.
Oh my gosh, a stowaway. That's very fun. Or bad. Do I know you?
I don't think so.
I haven't met. You look so familiar.
No, yeah, I think we perhaps met on Mengin in Onkil. Name's Maddie Layoun. How you been? It's been a while.
And he holds out a hand, and you see that he is missing his pinky finger.
Maddie, my friend, I am going to confess to you. I am so drunk. I have had canonically an entire barrel of dwarven whiskey because my friend Clay was drinking paint water. So I suppose this is a situation whereupon I will be asked to use my judgment, and I don't think I should do that. So I am going to request you. I'm sorry, your name was so silly. Can you say it one more time?
Maddie Layoun.
Matty, like matted hair. Matted hair, Matt.
Okay, I wouldn't say that, but all right.
My name's Faradeth.
I know, yeah, we go way back.
You know?
Of course, yeah. We went to that party together, in Onkil.
The revolution.
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Oh my god! Okay, Matty, here's what we're going to do. You're going to carry the whiskey. I'm going to carry these sails because I'm going to make Glimki a dress. And I'll make Clay some pants. If there's enough fabric. Overalls! And we're going to go upstairs. And if I fall down the ladder, you're going to help me up. And then Glimki and Clay are going to decide what to do about you.
What do you mean to do about me? I'm just hanging out.
Yes, of course. That's what I meant. Nothing sinister.
Right. Hey, between you and me, I'm not really supposed to be on this ship. So maybe I should just hang out down here and wait for us to, get to where we're getting. Which is where, by the way?
Of course. No, it's totally cool. We're going to Bungo. Teeth. You're going to stay here. Stay right there.
Yeah,
and Faunalyn walks over to the ladder and she like looks up through the hole and goes like, "Send for Glimki and Clay! Now! Please!"
Ah, shit. Don't do this. I'm begging you. Don't do this. I can't stop what's going to happen if you force me to do this.
What? No, stop it. Relax. My friends are cool. I'm not in a judgment-making place. You get it. Have a booze. Have a whiskey. You're a dwarf. You like dwarven whiskey?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good. That's a 6 plus a 6. That's a 12.
12.
Okay.
And he pops the lid off a cask and just like dips 2 hands in and...
Ew! Use this! And Faunalyn dumps out the paint water.
You notice that like he started to look for just a second, and it's probably the whiskey talking. He started to look more angular, maybe.
What the fuck?
But then he takes a sip of the whiskey and just, you blink and he's Maddie Layoun. Nothing weird about him.
You have very sharp cheekbones for a dwarf.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm you. Yeah, I just...
Where the hell is Clay?
Clay, you hear a tap, 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 tap. And Glimki, you hear a fainter tap, tap, tap because it's through 2 layers of doors.
Oh, I opened the door.
Yeah, you look down and see a Briganock in a messenger uniform. They have a lot of costumes.
Cute.
She looks up at you and says, "Greetings, ma'am. Sorry to be a bother, but the lady Faunalyn has requested your presence in the front hall. She's shouting quite loud," and you can hear Faunalyn like shouting from below decks.
Oh, okay, yeah. I go peek my head out on the balcony. Is Glimki still talking with Edigan?
Edigan is gone.
Oh, okay. I think Lady Faunalyn wants us to help her carry some wine back. Can you come help?
Okay, hasn't she had enough?
I don't know.
A whole cask of whiskey. Do they just like metabolize things like the different speed? I don't really get it.
I don't know
how
how it
much
works.
would kill me. All right, downstairs we go.
The two of you make your way across the deck of the ship, and you see, the hatch is open, and Faunalyn is standing at the bottom of it, just looking up at the two of you.
Hey, what's up?
There's a person here.
Her name is Faunalyn. What's going on down here?
Hilarious zinger. But no, there's like a person here. Like in the hall, there's like a person.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's not a Briganock?
It's actually astonishing that I have inhaled, I think, like 40 liters. I don't know how much goes in a barrel of straight whiskey, and I'm still the most competent of this trio.
I would love a cutaway to real Faunalyn. Like, this is her perception, and like real Faunalyn is like, okay, we're coming down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Matty.
The two of you get to the bottom of the ladder, and you look over to where Faunalyn's gesturing, and you see a little brown rat perched at the edge of this barrel of whiskey.
Faunalyn, this is a rat.
Did I see this rat transform from being a man?
You looked up, you look back, there's a rat.
Can I
see what's happening here.
Insight check the
Go for it.
rat? Because we have met rat people before.
That's true. We have.
like
we
this
have
could be
precedent to think this is a rat.
Yes! Oh, my friends
Man,
believe
rat
me. How
man.
kind.
I've been rolling so poorly, though. 11. Do I see a glint in this rat's eye?
I would say more than a glint. As you're looking at it, you see the eyes go from these little dark, beady rat eyes into a humanoid eyeball, and then snaps back into just a little black pinprick.
I stumble over to Faunalyn and rip the rope of climbing out of her, off her person. And
Because you know
say,
she's got that
"Slither-"
thing on her.
Yeah.
You know she's day drinking and hanging out in her best friend's room, and you know she's still got that rope on her, though.
I believe it's like in her wig somewhere. So I like grab it. And I say, "Slither forth magic rope," and I try to catch it, the rat.
Okay. Give me a contested, you can either do athletics or arcana.
Athletics is slightly better. If I have the rope, do I have advantage on athletics?
No.
It's just for climbing.
It is primarily, once again, thing moves slow.
Oh man, I roll like shit. 10.
I rolled a 9.
The +1 really did something for me.
And this rat tries to run away, and you watch as it's running, it begins to transform Animorph style into a dwarf who's sprinting away down deeper into the hold, and you just throw this lasso and just catch him around the waist and just hold tight, and he's just like running in place. And then he stops. Okay, hey, no need to get violent. I was just trying to get a free ride. That's all. Sorry, I didn't pay my fare. I can pay you when I get there, wherever there is.
Who are you? How did you get on this ship?
Yeah, what the hell are you doing here?
My name's Maddie Leune. I needed to leave Mengen, and for reasons that I'd rather not get into, being in close quarters with
a bunch of dwarves on a dwarven ship felt like a bad idea. So I snuck onto this one, hoping that it wasn't going anywhere. And when I woke up, we were out at sea.
Well, even if you'd rather not, I would ask you to tell us your reasons, or we'll just throw you overboard.
Oh, new clay.
Give me an intimidation check. With advantage.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, 23.
Ooh.
Ochre. He stops running and turns to look at you, shoulders slumped. He takes these little wiry glasses off his face and rubs at his eye. You also notice that he's missing his pinky finger. Okay. But if I tell you, you can't kill me, right? That's the deal?
We'll see.
Well, okay, that's kind of a raw deal for me, but fine. Okay, fine.
I won't throw you overboard, at least.
That's a vague threat. That could mean anything. Okay. It all started a couple months ago. I was on vacation, took a break from the mines, and I went to Erdenine. You familiar?
Yes.
And I was enjoying the sights. Pretty interesting place. Not really my cup of tea, but had about a week there and saw the sights, saw the drifting terraces, went and looked at the castle, all that, Balefire Palace. Pretty good. And then one of my last nights, I was out drinking for a bit, and I went for a walk, and I guess I took a wrong turn because I went down an alley, and a guy stepped out and he said, "Your money or your life," and you know me, I like both those things. You know me, and so I said, "How about neither?" And so I tried to fight him, and he had a knife. And he cut off my finger, and we tussled. I tried to get the knife off of him, and he bit me, and
oh no!
I freaked out for a while, and I think he gave me something bad.
Hey, quick question: do you think it says the Demeter on the side of this ship?
I don't.
No, it says Swift.
That's a good name. That's a good name for a ship.
Yeah, it's also perfect because I'm going to swiftly remove you from it, sir. Okay. Can you please come with me?
Come on, no, come on. I'll be good. You let me off at Bogatir, and
no. Nope.
Fuck, come on.
Not risking
Wait,
that.
what? Why do we hate this guy?
He was mugged and bitten, and now he's a stowaway on this ship. Were you always a rat guy? Were you always a rat guy?
No, I think he was bitten by one of the rat lycanthrope from Erdenine. There are a lot.
There's too many of these were-rats going around.
But how did you get back from Erdenine to...
I took a ship, got a private room. Things get a little weird when night comes out. I get a little somewhere in between, on the Animorphs transition.
No, I've heard enough.
Yeah, you're a
Okay,
rat.
cool. So you're gonna let me go, right?
No,
Where are you trying to go?
Give you a buoy and you can swim to shore.
Wait, what? Why are you guys being mean? I did get it. We just saved 1 billion strangers, but this stranger we can't be even nice to?
He's
because he's a little ugly? Because he's a little ugly and stupid?
No, because he's gonna...
Wait, what? Excuse me?
No, because he's a were-rat and he said he gets spooky at nighttime. He's gonna come bite some more people.
I won't bite anybody. I didn't bite anybody last night.
He's not gonna bite anybody.
I wouldn't bite anybody.
He's not gonna bite anybody.
Look at me. Look at me, man. Would I bite anybody? And he smiles at you with like these rat-like buck teeth.
Ah! We have enough rat friends, okay? The rat quota is full.
We have enough rat friends, so we're going to send this man adrift a day away from land because we have enough rat friends. In this, when did I become the moral compass such that you two psychopaths are going to condemn Matty Thayun to a watery grave for the crime of being ugly and stupid?
Okay,
Well, he is a
I really feel like I need to say.
Mining Company.
Okay, yeah, I did work for Korak.
Yeah, I thought so.
And what are your
like a
thoughts?
Korak were-rat.
Yeah.
5 times fast.
Oh,
I'm kind of out of the loop now, you know? Like, I don't know if you know, but like, they were kind of like thrown off the island. That's why I had to leave.
Yeah.
How long ago did you get bitten? Like, when was your trip to Erdenine?
A couple months ago.
Oh, so you've been biting it up a storm, I bet.
No. I was good. I spent a lot of time in the mines, so the moons couldn't touch me, and that seemed to help when I was.
And how about last night?
Beneath the surface. I got a little crazy, but I didn't bite anybody. I just like.
Okay. Can we figure something out? If I can't put him, if we're not putting him overboard, we gotta put him in a box or something.
Oh, put me in a box like a coffin. You're
Well,
fucking sick.
How well can you control it? The transformation.
He just said he went a little crazy last night.
Really good, and you see a tail like sprouts out from behind him.
No.
He like tries tucking it away.
No.
What if you just stay as a rat?
Okay, yeah, I can do that. And he shrinks back down to rat size, and the lasso falls off of him, and then immediately like his head elongates as a dwarven head, and just like bowling ball crashes to the side, landing on the ground. How's this? My neck is killing me.
very normal for us, actually, shockingly.
Yeah, I have seen this before.
See, I'm just like you guys. We eat, we drink, we fall in love with bad women. We're not so different.
So what are your plans, though? Where did you want to go?
I don't know. I just knew I couldn't be on Mengen anymore, and I really think it would have been bad if I was on on one of the dwarven ships. Those things were packed. So, you know, just needed something different.
I didn't understand playing Glimki why you guys were being not nice.
Because this guy could run around biting people and turn more people into were-rats.
Then we'll lock him down here. He was already going to be down here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it better be really secure.
Yeah, it'll be
like,
so
what if-
secure. You don't even need to worry.
All jokes aside,
I'll be good.
when did we start executing people for the prospect
I said we
of
give him
future
a
crime?
buoy and he can swim to shore. I didn't say we were going to cut his head off, right?
I mean,
Unless
you
Clay,
got me
I don't know,
there.
unless you're feeling...
No, I mean, we can drop him off at an island. I just...
Oh my god.
I just wanted to make sure he didn't have any bad intentions.
No, my intentions are really good.
He's really
Okay.
good.
Can I get a read on this guy? Like, he seems sketchy as hell.
Nice and good.
Yeah, go for it. Make an insight roll.
I got a 13.
Hard to say. You get the sense he would say anything if it meant not getting thrown overboard.
Yeah.
You did just fight a bloody war to get Korak dwarves off of Mengen, and now you've got, less than a day later, a Korak dwarf in the hull of your ship. He does not seem to have a good level of control over his were-rat abilities. Seems to be still figuring out that aspect of things.
Well, okay. If we could, I don't know, if there's like a box that we could lock him in, I guess.
Is there a way to stop him from transforming? Because if we lock him in a box as a rat and then he transforms back, he's going to get crushed.
Wait, what?
Right? Like if it's a tiny box, a rat-sized box, and then he turns back into a dwarf.
No, we'll make it like it should be a people-sized box. But then what if he turns into a rat? He could just gnaw his way out.
Exactly. Like I can't tie him up.
I don't like, okay. I don't think this is smart.
Okay,
I don't think this is smart.
psychos. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take everything important that we like, and we're gonna take it upstairs. We're gonna put it in Glimki's room. Glimki's room is now the storage hall. You sleep there also.
I don't care
And
about
then
the
we're gonna
stuff.
no listen. We're gonna take this stuff upstairs, and then we're gonna leave Matty Lahoud down here, and we're going to lock the door, and then we're going to let him go at an island.
That's not, I don't think that's enough.
What?
He's gonna get out, and he's gonna nibble on somebody.
You didn't know that. You know what? Hypocrisy! I call foul. This is sickening hypocrisy. Clay literally kidnapped somebody, a woman. And would you, that's a crime. Would you send Clay adrift on the water? I'm going to command my legions to murder a bunch of elven nobles in public execution form. Does that mean that I should be set adrift on a buoy? And you're doing crimes too, also. Sometimes. Should you be set adrift on a buoy? What the fuck?
Faunalyn, why are you defending this rat man so closely?
Why are you being mean to him? I'm so confused. This thing, this best friendship, 2 and 3, this doesn't work if I'm the good and nice one, because I'm not really all that good and nice. I have evil little aspirations. I have machinations. So I can't be the moral compass of this group. I reject that, which means that you two evil bastards need to remember who you are, Simba style, and start being nice again.
We just spent the better part of a month working to overthrow a corrupt mining company that was pressing an iron thumb down on the citizens of this island. And here we find one of those workers, one of the evil Korak mining employees, hiding on a ship to escape the persecution that he so deserved. And now we're going to forgive him because why? He just so happened to be on our ship?
Maddie looks up at you and says, I'm sorry.
He's sorry. I once knew a political escapee.
Okay, you know what? Let me make this one.
And just needed a little compassion, and I didn't really get it. But I like to think that if I had met you and Clay earlier, my life would have been easier. But now apparently I find out you would hear that I had some controversial affiliations and send me adrift.
Were you okay? And maybe don't be honest right now. Were you at the helm or in a big portion of suppressing a whole people's of their entire way of life, and then draining the life force of the very island so that it would become essentially a husk of its former self, and then potentially killing all of them? So no, the answer is no. This person is worse than you.
This is a random guy we don't know, and we found him hiding on our ship.
And I swear to God, if you say he was just doing his job, I swear to God, you can both get off.
I was just doing my job, man. I just went to the mines and dug a lot. I was just doing my job. I was just following orders.
Wasn't Clay just following orders when Clay kidnapped an innocent woman?
See, that's what I'm saying. And I could go to the cops and talk about the innocent woman kidnapping, but I haven't. So maybe we just need to all chill the fuck out.
Hold on. Clay confessed. Clay tried to turn themselves in. Clay cried about it. Clay has done everything in their power to right the wrongs. This guy's full of shit. Look here. Why don't we put him in a box that floats with a paddle, and he can row to shore?
Do we have a what is it called? A brig? Like a place to hold prisoners on this ship?
He will get out.
You neither have a brig nor
crazy pills.
You do not have a brig.
What if we use silver chains
to kill him?
To lock him up?
So we're locking him up because we are scared that he'll one day commit crimes?
No, one day he'll run rampant and make other crew members also
we
wear
just want to
rats.
make sure he's not here to just stab us in our sleep.
And also, he knows that we vehemently are opposed to his ideals. He could kill us in our sleep.
What was wrong with my plan of locking him up in the ship?
We're trying to figure out how to do that.
No!
I said we take the stuff, we put the stuff in Glimki's room, Glim sleeps with the stuff.
Get the Briganox!
You hear and 1,000 Briganox come streaming down the ladder and form 10 groups of 100.
I think I should wait, but Faunalyn, you can be mad at me about this when you're sober. Briganox, please dispose of this man. And I don't mean kill him. I mean, put him on a plank of wood or something. Some Titanic-sized door. To you, that's probably not that big, but it'll be enough to support the weight of one half-sized man.
Well, first of all, did you know he was hiding here?
No, we did not. Hi, it's me, Stump. It's been a while.
Hello, Stump.
Oh my god. Briganox, relay that order until I finish delivering this heart-wrenching speech. I was once driving through the streets of Erdenine and I ran over a person.
Let's go.
A person that I called Speed Bump.
Well, okay,
What we called Speed Bump, I don't remember.
What if we tie him up?
And you know what? When I talk,
Okay, what if we tie him up and we hang him? We hang him over the edge of the ship. We tie him up and we hang him over the edge of the ship. So if he transforms into a rat,
he'll crawl on the rope.
No, he'll fall into the ocean.
I don't want to be a were rat.
When did you Glimki, look me in the eyes, and Faunalyn tries to get on your level, and she just falls over. No, I have to deliver my heart-wrenching speech. Remember who you are. You're Glimki of the Treefellows. What would the halflings say about this treatment?
They'd applaud, I think.
You once saw a crying tiefling in the streets, and you said, hey, whatever crimes you may have committed, whatever wrongs you may have done, I accept you anyway. I love you anyway. That is what you said, and now you turn your back.
This guy's full of shit. He doesn't care.
Oh, I feel really bad, dude. I feel really bad about
I
everything
really
that I
to
did.
do a mechanic-based insight check. That guy's full of shit.
No, I feel really terrible about all my crimes, and I just want to make right by people.
He feels bad. Who have you become?
This is the second most I've believed in something since freeing the people of Penguin.
Who have you become?
Okay, what if we just knock him out?
I'll tell you what. I'm obviously pissing everybody off, so I'll just go. And he tries to climb back behind the whiskey crates.
He's going.
Slither forward magic rope, and I try to catch him again.
Give me another athletics check.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, this is worse than the last one. A 6.
You throw the rope at him, and his head shrinks down to a rat head. And just the rope passes right past him, right over him, and then his head springs back up. He says, "No, it's fine, guys. It's fine. I'm over here. I'm over here. You're over there. This is my territory. That's your territory. We don't need to cross the streams.
No.
We're good. We're good."
No, this ship, it's our ship now, and you can't just stay here.
Nope.
Okay.
You cannot. You have to get in this box and go over there. Look, I can still see the light just over there, just over yonder on this flat planet. I can see the shore just over there.
Yeah, but I can't go back there. They're gonna arrest me for my crimes.
Cookie slow turns to Faunalyn.
I'm seeking refugee status.
This is... No.
I didn't want to do this, but I would like to be a refugee on this ship, please.
He wants to be a refugee.
You can't throw away a refugee.
You're going to be arrested for your
refugee.
Boof. I need you to listen to me closely. As the skipper of this ship...
Yeah, that's right. I'm the skipper.
Mm-hmm. I need you to make a call here. These two are inebriated, okay, and can't make good decisions. Right. So I need you and the Briganock people to make a call. Do you want to harbor this man of a criminal state who is clearly a were-rat looking to bite and feed off of you in the night? Or do you want to put him in a box and just kick him into the water and hope he makes it to the shore?
Well,
I think he's got pretty good odds.
Is this captains, is this like a democracy situation? Do we all have a vote here?
I would say it's Briganock's get a vote and the rest of us also get a vote.
Then we could be at a gridlock unless we're giving him a vote, in which case I think I know how he's going to go.
I'm abstaining.
I would like a vote,
Stump
please.
gets a vote.
Stump gets a special vote.
Stump gets a vote. Boof gets a vote.
Josephine gets a vote.
Josephine gets a vote.
Well, then I would like a vote, says a Briganock with suspenders and a monocle.
All right. The Boofs get a vote. The Briganocks get a vote.
Each of us individually get a vote, says a sassy Briganock you haven't met yet.
Yes, and they're all worth the same.
And let me be clear, sir. This is a binding precedent for all major decisions on the ship henceforth in perpetuity.
No, just this one.
Deal. Okay. Well, is this going to a vote?
Yes.
If it is, I'm going to roll 10 percentile rolls.
No!
Each number is the number of yes votes that this bid gets. Let me begin.
Wait, I don't get to make any persuasion checks.
Okay.
Let the people present their cases.
I presented my case. I thought it was pretty clear.
Okay.
Pretty clear you've lost your moral compass.
What if we just make a quick detour to one of the islands on the way to Bogotier and drop this man off instead of making him swim? Boof, what are the two islands in between us and Bogotier?
Technically, if we want to
Jordan is about to rescind.
real technical, the Serpent's Fang, Isla Tenakar, and God's Basket are all between here and Bogotier. Because you chose the eastern shipping route, we'd be closest to Isla Tenakar and God's Basket, but we're still giving each of them a pretty wide berth to avoid dinosaurs and other stuff. I recently found out about dinosaurs. That shit's crazy.
So which island are we closest to?
Right now, or like ever?
Like right now, the closest detour we could make to drop this guy off.
Well, the closest would be back on Mengen. Next closest would be Isla Tenakar.
How many days travel is that?
It would probably add like half a day, maybe a day.
We could drop him off and I get to see a dinosaur and then we move on. And he can find his own way back to wherever he's going. And we make a report at the next town about this criminal that we saw.
It seems extremely reasonable.
Yes, and in the meantime, he learns to control his transformation better.
It's like a trolley problem where on one side there's 1,000 Briganocks and us. And instead of a trolley, it's a vampire murdering criminal. And then on the other side, it's that murdering criminal. Instead of... It's like a classic case of moral ambiguity.
What are your crimes?
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what I've done wrong.
You said you're a criminal.
Where in the criminal code does it say no biting?
Literally, biting ain't a crime. Mining an island while it slowly crumbles under you, not a crime.
Okay. All right.
Do you have any family?
No, don't ask those questions.
I do.
I don't think so. I doubt it.
Oh, they're really good kids. And my grandma, she's very sick.
Fuck off.
I'm starting to think we should kill this guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yay, that sounds more like you, Lady Faunalyn, honestly.
I think I'm
we don't have to kill him. We don't have to kill him.
That's what I'm saying. We just put him in a box and kick him overboard.
Okay,
With a paddle, it's fine.
What if we keep watch over him and I take a long rest and then I'll be able to cast Zone of Truth in the morning? And we ask him what his intentions are because he's clearly lying. Okay, time for the vote. I've made my case.
If this somehow goes the wrong way, if there is one less Briganock in the morning, or I swear to God, if I get feverishly rat-like under the moonlight tomorrow, I don't know what I'll do.
Probably bite someone, but it's not a crime.
If you get turned into a were-rat, do you want us to kill you or do you want us to try finding a cure?
Listen, it's not the were-rat.
You know what Glimki would do.
Listen, it's not the were-rat thing by itself. Okay? I think that's where the confusion is happening. It's that he is a were-rat and he's a criminal.
That's why, yeah. The were-rat.
And we're the
not
people
problem.
that. Okay, you know what? No, it's fine. Go to the vote. If it was just a guy that was a were-rat, I'd be like, damn, that's tough. You know? If it was also just a Korak mining guy, I'd be like, damn, you know what? Maybe we can come to an accord. It's the fact that it's both.
Really a 2 strikes you're out policy, huh?
See? Okay, Briganox. Line up. And Squid Game style, I want you to hit the red button on whether this guy lives or dies.
It's really funny to me that we've been playing this game for 2 years and we have never seen Jordan get as heated as he is.
Because I just talked about, hey, you know what? I think we've come together and we understand each other and we're good friends. And then Faunalyn's like, I think this guy's my best friend. Fucker.
Yeah, why did you defend this so strongly? You should be the first person trying to throw him over.
Did he do? I don't understand why you bit a few people. Who hasn't bit a few people in their day? That's so crazy to me. You're gonna throw away everyone who bites sometimes? Lock me up. Okay, we're voting. We're voting.
Okay.
I vote to do what Glimki wants.
God damn it.
Okay, we'll do the Briganox vote.
Now we have 999 votes to go.
Okay. So we've got 2 votes for murking this guy. Clay.
No, we're just sending him. We're gonna put him in a box. We don't need to kill him.
Okay, put him in a box. Put him in a box. Okay.
But maybe he'll find happy living on a tropical foreign continent, like some other people escaping persecution at a different turning point in history.
My vote is to drop him off at an island.
Okay. That's like a nice bonus third option, sort of, or almost like a separate vote. Ooh. The second voting block voted 96% in favor of throwing this guy in a box.
Okay.
Wait, what are the voting options?
Put him in a box or let the guy chill.
Oh, let the guy chill is not an option.
I think let the guy chill falls under. We'll drop him off in the morning.
Okay.
No, that's just we'll lock him up, but we'll keep him on the ship until we can drop
Which
him off.
I disagree with.
5. Ooh, that offsets 53.
I'm really excited for the listeners for this point of the show where we are sitting quietly waiting for percentile dice to determine what we're doing.
Yes, you gave the
Democracy is very
Briganox
important.
voting power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I felt guilty that only a few of them got them, so it's only fair.
It's only fair.
They have to live with this guy on the ship, or they have to live with the guilt of throwing him off the ship.
I think they'll be okay.
How dare you?
I think they'll be okay.
Okay, guys, the numbers are in. 34 plus 96 plus 65 plus 5 plus 53 plus 24 plus 41 plus 15 plus 73 plus 89 means that plus Glimki and Faunalyn, there are 497 votes in favor of throwing this guy in a box and 503 in favor of keeping him and bringing him to the dinosaur island.
To the dinosaur island!
Sorry, Glimki, I tried really hard to work that one out for you.
Did you? Did you really?
You saw how I voted.
Democracy sucks. Democracy and capitalism are a lie.
Comrade Glimki, shall we go to the dinosaur island?
I don't have a choice. We voted. That's democracy.
We're gonna see
Good
dinosaurs.
job,
That's cool.
Boof, and the rest of you.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate the opportunity to vote.
Now remember, you all have to respect the outcomes, just like I have, as Glimki walks up the stairs. Good luck, Martin, or whatever.
Maddie Layoon, sir. Maddie Layoon.
Maddie Layoon. If
Much
you fight
obliged.
somebody tonight, yep, we'll deal with that in the morning.
We'll let the dice decide, won't we, sir?
Mm-hmm.
And you head back above decks. Maddie climbs back into his pile of linens, takes another handful of whiskey from the cask. That is good stuff. That is good stuff. Much obliged. He looks at you, Clay. Thank you. Always wanted to see a dinosaur. Much obliged. Whew. All right. Well, see y'all in the morning, I guess.
Can I roll to catch him with the rope again?
We have to respect the vote.
Well, I didn't say letting him chill was not an option. I still want to lock him up. He can't just run around the ship for free.
Okay.
I think if that is the consensus of the larger group, I think the rest of the Briganox, you get a consensus. The vote is 1,003 to 1, with Maddie being the one dissenting vote that he should be locked up. And we'll say you pour out one of these whiskey casks and throw him in and hammer on the lid. And he's like rattling around inside of me like, hey, come on. I'm just a little guy. Come on. Let me out. Come on.
Okay, Boof, you have to set up a watch, okay? Make sure he doesn't escape from this barrel as a rat, because he can turn into a rat.
Can't we all?
Can you?
I'd like to think there's a rat inside all of us, just waiting to be out. Waiting for the right piece of cheese, you know? That being said, yeah, we'll keep this guy in a barrel, no problems.
Yeah. He's too much rat, okay? You gotta be careful. If he bites you, then you'll become a were-rat also.
Whoa, that'd be crazy. Because I'm like already kind of mouse-like.
Yeah. And if it's proportional, you might turn into a really tiny rat.
Whoa,
Which
that would be crazy.
Very dangerous for you.
Well, I should try it, right?
No,
Just like to see what would happen.
I think you're rat-like enough. I don't think you need were-ratism.
Thanks.
Maybe we could see if the dinosaur island has any cats that we can pick up.
I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Clay doesn't know that.
Okay. Is there anything else you wish to do on this day? After a heated debate about the morals of throwing a wanted criminal were-rat overboard, anything else you wish to discuss before the sun goes down, sun explodes?
I don't know that much about were-rats, but Glimki is going to raid the kitchen and get stalks of garlic, and then he's going to lock his door, and he's going to lay a salt line in front of the doorway. He's going to rub garlic all over himself and then wrap himself in his hammock.
Amazing.
And just because I didn't say it doesn't mean it didn't happen. I also putting a salt line at the other door. Hanging garlic there.
Amazing. Clay, Faunalyn?
Faunalyn sleeps in Glimki's room.
Oh, interesting. It's all fun and games until there's a were-rat afoot.
You know, maybe I just like the way garlic smells and want to
Maybe I just
breathe
like
it in.
garlic smells.
Clay
I'm
gets
sorry.
in
No,
here.
I'm sorry. I'm all worked up, and I had maybe one too many sips of dwarven whiskey.
That's funny. You become an angry drunk, and I become a really nice one.
Yeah.
Clay, any things from you?
I guess she'll also go hide in Glimki's room.
I'm having a sleepover.
Yeah.
You know what? Briganox!
To the dam!
Briganox, get in here. It's the only safe room.
Wow. About 800 of them pile into the bedroom. It's kind of filling up the space.
That's okay.
Just a big pile of these guys kind of all over you. It makes a blanket. A few hundred stay out to man the ship that night. And the night passes. I assume you're not keeping additional watches. You trust the crew at large.
Clay will take one watch. She'll trade with the Briganox because it was her vote, I guess,
Okay.
to keep him here.
So, yeah, the sun explodes. The waves are, reflecting the moon's light. The ship continues on. Maybe you cut speed a little bit just to be safe, but, there's a few lanterns that are lit on the deck of the ship, and a skeleton crew keeps it going. And a couple hours into the night, Clay, you get up out of the Briganox pile. You, nudge each of them off of you one by one and climb through a mass of them out onto the deck and back down below deck and into the hold. And there's that barrel, and there's maybe 15 Briganox keeping watch. and you excuse them, and you are left there in the dark. And you hear a voice from inside the barrel. Hello? Is anybody there?
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Maddie. I don't really understand how this happened, but I'm stuck in this barrel. Do you think you could let me out?
No, I'm the one who put you in the barrel.
Ah, damn it.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Do you think that you could just not take me to the dinosaur island? I don't really want to go there.
You shouldn't have tried to stow away on a ship. Even if you didn't want to get on a ship with dwarves, we had just kicked the dwarves off of the island. There would have been other ships.
I know, I was one of the dwarves you kicked off.
But you're not with the other dwarves.
Well, physically, no.
Mm-hmm.
What about morally and...
I'd say I'm morally flexible. I tell you what, I got a great idea. You let me out of here, and I'll go rat mode, and I'll just hide for the next few days. I'd much rather go to Bogatir than the dinosaur island.
But what are your plans? You can't control your rat mode.
Well, maybe I'll learn.
Are you lying to me? Because let's be real, you've been lying this whole time.
Well, not the whole time. I told you my name was Maddie. That was true. Well,
Is it?
No,
What's your name?
it's Matthew.
Matthew. You should go by Matthew. It's way better than Maddie.
I thought Maddie gave me a boyish charm, but I'm 250 years old, so. Okay, so we're in agreement. You'll let me go,
Nah.
and I'll get. Okay. Well, it was nice trying.
How do I... Have you bitten anyone since you became a were-rat? If you have to think about it, then I can't let you out of the barrel.
No, just what would you define as a bite? Maybe there
What
was
do you
one or
define
two
as a
people.
bite? What did you do?
I don't know. Is a nibble a bite?
You nibbled on a person?
Maybe.
I can't let you out of the barrel, dude.
See, you're being
I'm
so
sorry.
judgmental. You don't know me.
Why would you nibble on someone? What was the
I don't know.
context?
I've got a ravenous hunger inside me,
Oh my god.
tied to the moons. I don't know. When the sun goes
my
away,
God.
I just become a fucking monster and just want to kill some people. I don't know. Look, I want to get better though. So if you let me go on a place with doctors as opposed to a fucking island full of dinosaurs, then I'll probably have a better chance at getting better. I can get better. I just need the right kind of treatment.
Okay, question to the DM. What does Clay know about the dinosaur island? There's no doctors there? There's no people there?
If we were to pull the information that you have received or gleaned from Glimki's book on the Anchor's Chain, you would know that Ila Tenakar is believed to be the only place in Zav that one can find creatures known as dinosaurs. The island is tightly guarded, and the only way to visit it properly is by traveling to the town of Gelendilar, where you can book any number of tours into the interior of the island, where you'll see all manner of strange and marvelous beasts.
Gelendilar is on Isla Tenakar.
Yes.
So they have a port. They have a town with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to bring you there and you can find your own way, your own passage on a different ship back to wherever you want to go.
Okay, yeah, with what money?
That's your problem.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Or you could just give me a free ride to a better place.
No, you don't have money to pay me, so...
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, he goes quiet after that.
Yeah, Clay will finish the rest of her watch.
A couple hours later, a couple more Briganox come by and relieve you. In the early morning hours, you feel the power shift in the paddle wheels, and the ship begins to veer to the port side, starts to veer to the port side. And as the sun bursts back into life above you, a new day begins in your travels. You all awaken in a pile.
LOL, we didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got any bite marks?
Nope, no bite marks here, no bite marks here, no bite marks here. Okay.
Okay. Nibbling counts Any nibbles?
I got one nibble here, but that was Jacko. Jacko did that.
It's consensual.
He's a nibbler. It was consensual. Everybody relax.
Okay.
I'm not relaxed.
Glimki's just steaming under a pile of brigadons.
We know.
Boof greets you outside. So, we'll be there probably around midday, and we can make just a quick stop. And we'll add a bit of time to the overall journey, but maybe no more than half a day. So hopefully we'll get in late in the evening rather than midday in a few days. Anyway, enjoy the sights. And could I get everybody to roll another D12 for me as the new day begins?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only been a day since we left Mengen, right?
Yes.
Ooh, I got a 12 this time.
10.
6.
12, 10, 6. Out to sea, kind of once again out off to the port side, you see dark clouds beginning to form, flashes of lightning, but it's not regular storm pattern. There is flashes of green and red. You see lightning bolts shooting straight up out of the clouds. It is a bizarre storm. You see water pulling up from the ocean itself, flowing upwards into the clouds before cascading down. And though the storm begins to move closer to you throughout the day, eventually the wind shifts and pushes it away from you, and it does not cross your path. Around noon, maybe 1 o'clock, the Briganox form a small stack and shout in unison, "We don't have a sound system, so we'll do this to share announcements. Good job, everyone. We're speaking at the same time. We're arriving at our destination, Ila Tanokar. If you look outside, you'll see it's basically right there."
Do they usually talk like this? Do they usually do that?
It's a new thing for them.
Relax, Glimki. He didn't leave the barrel at all last night. He's still in there.
That's right. I didn't leave the barrel at all last night, says a man inside the barrel.
Okay.
We just drop him off here in the barrel. We're not going to let him out. And then we move on.
I'm not going to let him out. He's not a savage.
No, we have to hand him over to the authorities here. He's a criminal.
Does your face burn when you say that about someone else?
Are you still drunk?
I'm actually on board with handing him off. I just like the audacity of hearing Clay bold-faced say, "We've got to turn him into the authorities. He's a criminal." Knowing damn well.
I turned myself over to the authorities.
Yeah. Clay actively turned themselves in.
Okay, let's do it. Let's summon the policia.
We'll just leave him with the dock workers.
Should we write do not open without cops present on it?
Just say dangerous were-rat on it.
Dangerous were-rat. Yeah.
I'm agreeable. I see no issue with that.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's fine.
You look out at the sea and you see this island not too far into the distance, a couple miles away. It is this lush tropical island. You just see sprawling green trees and these massive hills. It's very mountainous, perhaps volcanic in nature originally. Although, in a way, that's all islands. You round a corner and you see that there is this massive inlet from which a river flows. And you see that it is barricaded by this large wooden wall. It's got these slats in it so water is able to flow out. It's not damming the river, but it is blocking it off so that no ships can enter freely. And as you get closer, the power is reduced, the steam stops billowing from the copper pipes, and the ship comes to a stop near the entrance to this river. You see that there is a guard station of sorts, this large wooden structure built alongside the fence, and an elven individual steps out onto the balcony and shouts, and Clay would recognize that his voice is amplified with thaumaturgy. And he says, "Ahoy, vessel! You're not on our manifest. What brings you here?"
Just kick at the barrel off. Kick the barrel. And let's turn around.
I cast Thaumaturgy back and I shout, "We were just passing by the island. We discovered a stowaway on our ship. We just want to drop him off with the proper authorities."
You bring criminals to our island.
Yeah, but he's in a barrel.
Very well. And the gate begins to lift up. It goes and provides access upriver. There's a surge of water as the gate pulls out of the way. The ship kicks back into gear, and you are able to enter the river. The ship travels upstream for a ways, and you see that there is a fenced-in city. There's this massive wooden wall with these basically tree-sized pillars of wood with sharpened spikes at the top that completely envelop the town. It's not a particularly large place, but there is a small port, and you watch as the boat navigates its way in. It's kind of like parallel parking with somebody who's doing it for the first time, where Boof and the Briganox in the piloting bay, they start to pull in, and then they stop, and then they back it out, and then they start to pull in, and then the angle's not quite right, so they back out again, and then they pull in, and after about 5 or 6 attempts, they pull up next to this dock, and about 100 of them jump overboard with ropes and tie the ship to one of the docks. Faunalyn, as you are looking around, you're kind of watching this spectacle, and like, you're used to probably having better servants than this. There's a bit of embarrassment, but you glance around and you see that the denizens of this town are primarily elven.
Uh-oh.
You should stay hidden, Lady Faunalyn.
I should. I really should.
Or at least disguise yourself.
I really, really should. Yeah.
Faunalyn is going to flag down the nearest elf.
What do you say?
In Elvish, she says, like, ahoy there. It takes a really long ass time.
Ahoy there.
Is that elven?
Ahoy there!
An elven woman, she's wearing kind of these like flood pants and a pair of suspenders and a very practical utilitarian top, these heavy combat boots. She's walking by and you greet her and she looks at you and nods her head and says in Elvish, "Ahoy yourself."
I'm so sorry. I just had to flag you down. I didn't know that there were elves living all the way out here.
Oh yeah, it's primarily elves, in fact.
How did this come to be? Well, you left the forest? Trees weren't tall enough for you?
Well, I don't want to give you a whole history lesson here from the docks, but the short version is a group left the ancient forests generations ago to set up a sort of ecological preserve on this island, protect the special creatures that live here. So I guess you could say they, and by extension we, found a higher calling.
Are you expatriated? Like, are you no longer subjects of the monarchy?
I was born here, if that's what you're asking.
No, like, what's your citizenship? Like, do you answer to the queen?
Oh, man. I think I answer to the director.
Understood. Very interesting. Okay. I don't suppose you're very savvy with updates out of Uleth or Thyad. Do you keep in touch?
I mean, we get funding from the monarchy, so, you know, we get occasional news from back home, I suppose. There's some folks who try and keep up. Not really my thing. I'm more focused on the work. But, yeah, you know, you get news every once in a while.
Right. Okay. Well, nice speaking with you.
You as well. Have a good one, I suppose.
May your path always be shady.
Well, I hope not. Sometimes that means there's a T-Rex standing above you. And you see she's deathly serious.
All right. That's a Chekhov's imagery. Faunalyn returns to Clay and Glimki and she's like,
yeah, I think I probably should lay low on this island. She didn't look politically savvy. I didn't have a feeling that she would recognize me. I didn't think I need to be like super discreet. I'm not terribly worried, but one never knows. Oh, also, this is an ecological reserve. funded by the monarchy. So that means it's really funded by the Vaydarks.
Oh.
Should we call you an alias then instead of Faunalyn Vaydark?
Yeah, you should definitely not call me Faunalyn Vaydark on this island.
I think we just got to drop this barrel off and go. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't call me anything. What are we talking about? We're going to drop the barrel off. We're going to get lunch. We're going to see the dinosaur, and then we're going to go.
What the fuck?
I'm kidding. I was kidding. I'm only going to be so difficult. I was just kidding. We'll drop off the barrel, and then we'll see a dinosaur, and then we'll go.
I mean, this would be a lot more interesting for a listener if we did take a break and go see the dinosaur. And get into some sort of hijinks along the way, probably.
God, we're going to end up saving this island, too.
Okay, can we just drop the barrel off?
Yeah, they turn around after welcoming us. They turn back around. There's a barrel in the dock, and we're waving goodbye on our ship.
Goodbye. Goodbye now.
Enjoy the barrel.
We were kidding about the dinosaur? Are you joking? We were kidding about the dinosaur?
We rode on a dragon's back already.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
A dinosaur's just a wingless dragon. That's lame.
Exactly. It's just a dragon with no wings.
I just feel like there's been such a role reversal in this group. But fine. You guys want to go? Let's go.
You drop the gangplank. You kick the barrel containing Matty Layoon. He rolls down, comes to a stop. A passing by sailor says, "Oh, dwarven whiskey. Don't mind if I did."
It's labeled with dangerous were-rat.
He rolls it over, says, "Ah, shit. I hate it when that happens."
The were-rat's literally biting his wrist. What the fuck?
You back the ship out.
Bye.
The guard at the guard station says, with thaumaturgy, "But you only just arrived."
Goodbye.
Exactly.
Very well. And the gate opens up, and you paddle your way downstream and back out into the open seas.
Perfect.
Cannot believe we people just turned down to role-playing seeing a dinosaur. Are you joking? We could have fought a dinosaur.
Have you heard of a Tarrasque?
Have you heard of a familiar?
You want a dinosaur?
This is so crazy.
I feel like those elves wouldn't have let us fight a dinosaur.
Yeah, it's a nature reserve.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know.
You unleash Typhoid Maddie on the shores of Yucatan.
We gave a warning, okay? We said
guys got
this is a
typhoid?
stowaway criminal, and this is a were-rat.
Cannot wait to see what happens when he bites a T-Rex.
We'll deal with that later, I guess.
Yeah.
And the ship carries on through the day and into the night. As you rest, storm clouds kind of roll in and the waves start to pick up. It begins to get a little choppy. It's a rough day at sea. Winds are kind of howling. And could I get everybody to roll another D12?
I've got an 8.
9.
I also got an 8.
Wow.
Ooh.
As these waves are picking up, these winds are howling, it's a pretty miserable day out at sea, but perhaps you spend some time together, perhaps you spend some time in your individual cabins helping out, perhaps you spend some time with Boof and the crew looking at charts and making sure you're still on pace to get to Bogatir. Clay, at one point you are in your room, in your cabin, and you look out that window, and you think you see something amongst the waves. Something bobbing. And it kind of disappears as a wave kicks up, and then, the ship rocks, and then the ship settles back down again, and it seems to be ever so slightly closer. And if you didn't know better, you would say it is a hollowed out apple, but an apple that's the size of a rowboat. It's got this red skin on it, and the interior of it looks very apple-like, and there is a mast that looks like an apple core, and standing in it is a tall, lanky individual with just these long arms and a big oar, and they see you and start to wave this oar in the air. They scream something, but it's lost on the wind and waves.
This ocean's just full of wacky characters.
You roll a 9, you get a guy in an apple.
Okay, I run out onto the deck and I like try to gather Faunalyn and Glimki to see what I'm seeing. You guys see a guy out there on an apple core?
What?
Look over there.
No, I didn't see that. Clay, you're hallucinating.
Wait, do we see it?
You look and there is a guy in a boat-sized apple.
Clay, I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's bobbing up and down and he's kind of like climbing up. He's got these long arms. He's waving vigorously.
You don't see that guy? He's in an apple core.
What the hell?
No, have you been smoking one of Boof's mushroom houses?
No.
Wait, do you actually
we
not
left all
see
the
it?
mushrooms behind in Mengen.
I was doing a prank. Yes, I see it.
Oh.
Okay. I will cast Thaumaturgy and shout, Ahoy!
He cups his hands over his mouth and hollers back.
Oh my god, it's so quiet.
What the hell?
Do you need help?
I bet he's from the God's Basket. They're known for giant fruits.
Oh.
My apple is taking on water. I could use some help.
Okay.
Hey, look, guys, a new friend descended adrift on a fucking door.
What the fuck? What happened to you?
I told you, I developed compassion. I'm working on it. I don't care for it.
Feels like something else.
Yeah.
You see a big wave swells in and washes, half submerges his apple boat.
Okay, well, we can keep debating my moral philosophies, but he's drowning.
Yeah, can we row up close to him?
Yeah, let's go up close to him, yeah. And if he turns out to be a were-rat who works for the Korak Mining Company, we'll send him on his way.
More barrels of Dwarven whiskey to empty out.
You draw closer.
Is his apple ship like the size of a dinghy, like a rowboat, or like a proper ship?
Like a rowboat.
Is our ship big enough to lift his whole ship onto?
Well, it's got space for it. There's the matter of lifting it out of the water, I suppose, which is a challenge in and of itself.
How do ships usually do it with when they have those, those escape ships, little rowboats?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like a little-
gotta use a little crane or something.
Yeah, a little pulley system.
Yeah, do we have one of those?
Wow.
I'm going to say your ship does not have that.
We don't have a pulley system. How do we load anything onto the
You don't have a
boat?
rowboat.
Yeah, but we got barrels.
Yeah,
how do we get the barrels up here?
how do we load the ship with bigger cargo?
Up a gangplank at port.
Damn it. Damn it. He's right, and the 1,000 Briganocks carried them up.
Okay.
Shoot.
All right, we can lower a rope down for him to get up, right?
Oh, if only we had some sort of magic rope.
I feel like a
Magic rope slither forth. Dude, if we had budget, we could give the magic rope a riff. Like a theme. The magic rope theme.
Slither forth, magic rope, and then it, yeah. Hell yeah.
Iconic. So the rope slithers forth, and he grabs it, and he ties it around the mast of his ship, the apple core mast of his ship. And he's closer now. He says, "Gee, thank you, sirs and madams. I much appreciate your helping me on this wintry day on the sea."
Send it back. Send him back.
No, let's hear him out.
Why are you out here? Where are you going?
He wipes ocean spray back. He's got long hair. He pulls it back. "Well, you see, I'm departed from God's Basket not too long ago on my boat here. I had some fish, by which I mean fruit, to sell, and I got a little turned around at sea. I was on my way to another island, and now I'm here."
God, I don't know if it was the way that you said it, because you screwed a lot of things up, sir.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit dehydrated and a touch famished. I don't eat my own product, and all I have is product.
Put him in a barrel.
Yeah. Well, we're still pretty close to Ila Tenokar.
Well, maybe. That's interesting.
Oh my God. It's supposed to take us 5 days to get to this island, and now it's going to take us fucking 10 days. We can keep making fucking detours.
Your ship looks like it's taking on water. We can drop you off at the nearest island.
Well, the nearest island would be either Ila Tenokar or God's Basket, where I just came from.
Well, do you want to go back to God's Basket? You said you were fishing for fruit. I mean, fish.
Well, no, I've got fruit to sell.
So you could sell it at Ila Tenokar then.
Hi, my name's Johnny Tsunami. Good to meet yous.
Oh, God.
Would you like to
So,
buy some fruit?
Where were you going?
Well, I was gonna go probably here or there. Maybe Bogatir, maybe Ilatenica. Couldn't really decide. Decided to let the winds take me. Man of the world, that's what I am, Johnny Tsunami.
What kind of fruit do you have?
Oh, enchanted magical fruit from God's basket.
Let me see them.
He opens up his jacket and reveals just rows of fruit.
His jacket. What kind of fruit?
Oh, well, we got here some magical banana, apple, pear, cherries, oranges,
Okay, I think you've made a very, I think, understandable mistake. We said what kind of magic fruit. You've discerned the fruit. I want to know the magic part.
Oh, I thought you were curious about the type of fruit. I thought this is a guy who likes fruit. He likes flavors. He wants the fruit to be yummy. He doesn't care about what other magical properties it might have. Well, I'll tell you, in short, each of these fruits will give you a temporary pep in your step. Might boost one of your vital statistics for a period of time, maybe a day.
I hate to just doubt your abilities, but do you know which ones do which?
Oh, I know what everyone does. Apple makes
Okay.
you stronger. Pear makes you hardier. Cherry makes you more dexterous. Orange makes you more intelligent. Banana gives you more charisma, if you know what I mean. And kiwi makes you wise.
How much for a fruit?
5 gold pieces of fruit.
Oh, we've got so much gold, dude.
Yeah.
How many fruits do you have?
I have 5 of each fruit. If you'd like all of my fruit, it would cost you 150 gold pieces.
That's
discount for
nothing
bulk.
to us.
Wow. Must be nice to be rich.
Actually, I mean, that's a lot.
Should have
And
charged
because-
more, actually.
Well, yeah, probably. And also because we pulled you out of the ocean and saved you, maybe you give us a discount.
Maybe I don't. I kind of
Maybe we put you back in the ocean.
Fruit.
Yeah.
You stole the fruit?
Well, let's just say I think.
So everything's a profit. 50
Okay.
gold piece.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I don't think you can steal what grows on the ground or flies through the air. I think there's the God's given gift to all of us on this flat planet of ours that we call home. And I think just because some organization sets up shop and says we've got exclusivity on the fruit and we control the supply, I don't think that means I have to change my business of taking some fruit and selling it on the side off island for a bit of a squish on the side.
Okay, well, you know what? I mean, do we want to try the fruit? We could buy one.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Might
what's
as well
the
buy
discount?
30.
I don't know, buy one, get one.
Well,
Is that
not
a
sure what
thing?
you mean by that.
Do you have that BOGO? Do you have a BOGO offer?
Yeah.
I tell you what, for fishing me out of the drink, I'll give you one for free.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I would like you to eat this fruit that you gave me for free.
You want me to eat the fruit?
Yes.
Huh.
I'll eat it.
You've tested your luck with a lot of things ingested randomly on the word of strangers. So I guess, yeah, if you want to try again.
Well, it's up to you. I'll eat it, but I'm not sure what that'll prove.
That it's not poison.
Man, you have had a hard life, huh, sir? You see a man in an apple boat and you assume this guy's out to kill me. This guy's definitely out to kill me specifically. He's traveling across the ocean in a storm so that he can, as the off chance of running into me and give me some poisonous fruit. That's what you think. That's your first thought, sir? Okay. If you say so.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't know what to tell you either, sir.
I don't know what to tell you.
You've had a hard life, and I'm sorry.
We've gotten given potions that were supposed to make us big. They made us small.
Oh,
They-
sheesh. I hate when that happens. Having a little trouble down there, huh?
Okay.
I know what that's like. Well, up to you. I'll eat one. You eat one. Up to me. Up to you.
Okay, eat. Clay, you can eat it if you want.
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right. Well, what
Let's
do you
see
want?
happens.
Do you want an apple, an orange, a banana, a cherry, a kiwi, or a gosh damn pear?
Gosh damn.
What does the pear do again?
Oh, I really wish you stopped asking me
Dexterous.
questions because then I have to keep flipping
Dexterous.
through tabs. Makes you more constitutional.
Oh.
Constitution. What's the easiest? Okay, give me the Constitution one, because then if it's poisonous, at least I'll have the Constitution.
Oh, amen to that. All right. And he tosses you a pear.
Cool, I take a bite.
It is without a doubt the best pear you have ever had. It is crisp and it is sweet and it is juicy.
Damn.
Wow. Then you all see Clay take one bite, and then she tastes it, and then she eats the rest of the pear.
Amazing. You ingest the pear, and for the next 24 hours, your constitution is increased by 2, which means you also gain 5 HP for this duration.
Buy the lot of it. 150 gold pieces. Faunalyn, get the coin purse. We're buying all of this man's fruit.
Okay, but doesn't fruit go back? You know what?
Buy all
I've
of
questioned
it.
everybody enough. I have. Oh yeah, we got a lot of money. Let me see how much
We have
money we
so
got.
much money.
146 gold pieces each.
Oh, uh-oh. So how much minus 145 gold pieces? If we want all of the fruit he has, and there's 5 of each,
They're 5 gold each.
do they stack?
Only one way to find out.
Hey, can I have another fruit?
Clay, I'm going to need you to eat another fruit.
Can I have another free fruit for saving you from the ocean?
First hit's free. Can't give you more. Sorry.
Oh, man. Do you think this is a good deal, or what if we just go to the island that he took them from?
Yeah.
Oh, no, too many side quests. We're going to have to free this
Stop and God.
magical island of fruit from corporate takeover.
Yo, that pear is really delicious, though.
He just said that this something held all the rights to the fruit. Oh no!
Well, you see, in Port Keeley, that's where the Reaping Sodality has their headquarters, and they kind of real experts on getting fruit. It's hard to get fruit before they can. So really, if you manage to get some without them noticing, you've done a good job. So
I'll give you 100 gold.
100. No, come on! You said you were rich.
And then we counted our money, and I found out that actually we're not that rich.
Yeah.
I thought we were more rich. I thought that we had thousands or something.
Well, I could give you 100 gold worth of fruit. Would that make you happy? 4 of each fruit? That's not the math. Nope, that's not the math. That's not the math.
4 of each fruit, Bob.
No.
Put it there!
No, hold up. I'll tell you what. You buy all of my fruit, and you tow me back in the direction you're headed, because I think I got a little tossed asunder. And then in the morning, maybe I'll go my separate way, and maybe we throw in a little discount.
So 100 gold for the rest, plus a ride.
140.
80 gold.
That's crazy.
No, you can't negotiate against yourself. Hold up now. 130.
100, yeah.
130, 100?
100.
120. You gotta meet me somewhere in the middle. Come on.
The middle is 100.
I'm Johnny Tsunami.
Clay said 80.
90 would be in the middle, technically. Now, don't say deal. Don't be all cute and say deal now.
No, I wouldn't do that to you, 100.
You would. 100 is such a good bargain for what you're getting. You understand that, right?
That's almost all I have.
110. Well, I see 3 people there. I see 1,003 people on the deck of this ship.
They
Don't worry about the Brigandogs.
They don't have money.
They have their own things to worry about.
Are you paying these people?
They're rich in culture and in friendship.
Yeah.
Well, if we could all be so lucky.
You could be 100 gold richer.
110?
And you're getting a ride.
Can you throw in dinner? All I have is fruit.
Well, all we have is mushrooms, I think, so sure.
Oh, we could make a nice skewer.
Yeah.
All right, deal. 100, you carnivores. Weird that you're buying fruit when you're clearly bloodsuckers. And,
Wow, okay, you don't need to be rude.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little wet under the collar. It's my bad.
You could say no.
I could, but
Get back on your boat and leave.
that's actually an excellent point. What if I sold you 100 gold worth of fruit instead?
And then left?
Well, all right, fine. The ride back to shore is very tempting. I'm kind of out of my element here in this storm. Okay, fine. 100, you can have the lot.
80 it is.
Fuck you. We have a deal for 100.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm Johnny Tsunami, a character that I'm sure will be remembered well in the mythos of Bard Soup. I think a character that we really think made a strong entrance, found a strong voice early on, got some good zingers in, and then will be remembered fondly. Not kind of like a middling country gentleman mixed with a guy in an apple boat and a storm that everyone's gonna kind of forget happened for the most part. I'll be remembered good for sure. Tell me I'll be remembered, right? I'll be remembered in some bard's tale.
As long as these fruit live up to the first one.
Oh yeah, they'll do exactly what I promised.
That sounds so much sketchier now.
No,
that
I'm
I
being
paid
convincing.
100 gold.
No, I'm being so real with you. These are magic fruit, and they will make you better people for 24 hours.
I guess we have to Well, wait. So you don't need to be dropped off at the...
No, just get me closer to home, and I'll sneak back a show and get some more fruit, and then I'll go selling.
Well, we're going to a different island. Would you be interested in coming with us there then, instead of us making another detour?
No, you don't need to make a detour. Just get me closer on your way. It's God's basket's between here and wherever you're going.
Oh, so you're comfortable with being put overboard?
Well, not overboard. You make it sound so violent.
No,
I'm just saying,
with your boat.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes things a lot easier. All right.
I'm not here to be a burden. I just think that, hey, I mean, honestly, for the discount I gave you, I should be demanding you deliver me straight to my grandmother's house.
Is your boat an actual apple, or is it made to look like an apple?
No, that's an apple.
Is it a magical apple?
Well, it's a big one.
And that's the magic of it?
I'd say so.
Cool.
Well,
thank you. Well,
all right.
I'm going to go drink myself blind below decks.
Sounds good.
The day carries on. You have a haul of magical fruit that will give you temporary bonuses to your stats.
Nice.
The sun explodes behind the clouds. Night passes. Johnny Tsunami departs in the morning. A cask of dwarven whiskey is reported missing later that afternoon.
God damn it.
Oh my god damn it.
And I'm going to have everybody roll one more d12.
Has my pair worn off yet, or am I still...
We'll say it lasts until the middle of the day, so if anything happens in the first half of the day, you'll have 5 extra HP.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 2.
I'm really glad you didn't roll a 10. It would have been another zany character out at sea, and, frankly, we've had 2 of those this episode already. We didn't need a third. Maybe another time. Maybe in another place. The ship travels through the day. The sky clears up as you travel further northeast along the eastern sea lane that Boof has identified. As the sun begins to burn bright in the sky, Boof comes out and informs you that you'll be making your destination slightly after sunsplosion. Despite the delays, you made decent time. And you'll be getting in later tonight, kind of in the late hours of the evening. As you approach Bogatir, is there any discussions you wish to hold before you arrive?
Should we try to, I don't know, find out what Prince Malford has been doing?
Yeah, I think it's crazy because when we left Mengen, I was like, wow, we're all on the same page. And then over the course of these 4 days at sea, I have come to realize, wow, I don't think we're on the same page. So what are we doing with Prince Malford?
And if you two have your way, probably ripping his fingernails out and dousing him in acid.
What the?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Kind of along those lines.
I'm just kidding. I'm a kidder today. We probably will ask him, where's the princess? I mean, we're fairly certain that he took her, and she might even be here, so I think we have to search his house and ask him some questions. I'll also be visiting my brother, so...
No, can we meet your brother?
Do we do the brother first, or do we...
Do you think we can
Prince
stay with him?
Maybe we should, if we go find your brother, maybe he knows something about the prince and his presence here. That might be a good place to start.
Sure. We should be discreet while we're here, though, because, we don't want to loudly announce that we're here looking for Prince Malford. I think give him time to,
Mm-hmm.
No, of course not.
Are you fine with that?
And then when it comes to Prince Malford, we're just cornering this guy and being like, where's the princess?
I
think that's the general plan.
I don't know if he will tell us, because we kind of did that at the ball, and he punched me in the stomach and ran off.
Yeah, and also, I mean, we dealt with one of his henchmen, the butcher. Who's to say he doesn't have more of those kind of people surrounding him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think once we know more, we'll have an easier time establishing a plan. I mean, God knows we'll step foot on this island and then find out we've got another government to topple. So really, you can't plan for too far ahead.
Yeah, but maybe we got to be on the same page. So are we going, if things go south, are we trying to kill the prince? Or are we trying to keep him alive? What's the plan?
We know he's involved with the princess. We just need to know, if we don't find the princess here, he's still our only lead.
Right.
So we can't just kill him.
Okay.
Because I would want to.
Fair enough.
Makes sense to me.
Yep. Think so.
Okay. We're on the same page now. Find out as much as we can.
The swift
carries through the late afternoon into the early evening. The blue sky turns orange above you as Pharos burns bright and explodes, casting cosmic shimmers across the night sky. It is a clear evening. You can see the stars burning bright in the distance above you. A few hours later, the light of the stars above is mixed with the lights of dozens, if not hundreds, of structures across the coast of a vast island, over 70 feet long. 70 feet. Oh, it is over 70 feet long. Over 70 miles long. You see clusters of light. Some of them appear to be large structures or almost like miniature villages. Some more solitary, these individual resorts. The details are lost in the darkness, but you know that this is Bogatyr before you, and each of these beacons of light is a resort or a villa or some expensive hotel that you can pay upcharges for margaritas and daiquiris. As you get closer, Boof reduces the power, and the ship slowly starts to come in closer towards the island. There is a glow in the water, and you look overboard and you see there's a bioluminescent coral that wraps or winds its way across the length of this lagoon, slowing waves as they approach. It's difficult, but Boof is able to identify a channel where you can safely push the boat through into the lagoon beyond. In the dark, it's hard to make out details, but you can see fires and lanterns burning on various ships throughout this long stretch of land, far off into the distance. As you're getting closer, a warm ocean breeze passes over you, and off in the distance you can hear tropical music playing. Suddenly, the night sky erupts with an evening display of fireworks.
Ooh.
Explosions of green and silver and blue shoot up into the night sky and come raining down, each explosion illuminating the ships docked in this place. You can see some of them bear the mark of the Boiscola Peninsula, ships from Sunfall or Sarposin or Erdenine. Glimki, you recognize a few with symbols from El Arsha dragonborn vessels, carrying wealthy families from far-off lands to this place. But Faunalyn, it is a ship that's not too far away that catches your eye. As an explosion of red and blue lights up the night sky, you see a pair of tall ships, sails drawn up, but flags waving calmly in the evening breeze, each bearing the House Vaydark symbol.
Oh no.
And that is where we will stop tonight's episode of Bard Soup.
Whoa, whoa.
Is my brother like a what's the word, like a defector?
Thank you so much for listening to Chapter 37 of Bard Soup. I have been your dinosaurless Dungeon Master, Zach Meikle, joined by my dear friends Prima Zhao as Clay Campbell, Jordan Johnsen as Glimki Treefellow, and Shannon Meikle as Faunalyn Vaydark. It is the start of a brand new arc, and if you're liking what you're hearing, I'd ask that you leave us a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It helps us a lot, and isn't that reason enough? Additionally, give us a follow on Instagram or TikTok, posting some clips, some awesome artwork, some animations, just really fun stuff. So check those out. Let us know what you think. We will be back in 2 weeks' time with Chapter 38. So in the meantime, stay room temperature, and we will see you then. Bye-bye. I swear I thought they saw a dinosaur. I don't know how they could have gone there and just not at least taken a riverboat ride or walked into the forest for a little bit, just for the chance of seeing one.
It's truly inconceivable.